Hello and welcome back to the first ONU stream of or second I should say, because we played Overwatch this morning, didn't we?
Okay.
First League of Legends one. I'm Dylan, Direland Musto,
All right, I'm Griffin, Jake Griff, I guess.
and this will be our JV team playing against Bethel. Should be a fun one today. Should be relatively interesting. Got a couple freshmen in for ONU, a couple of new faces.
Yeah, interesting picks as well. I haven't seen much, so see how this goes. All right.
They're getting water, so it's gonna be a second. We gotta wait for the ADC to run and get water.
Yeah, take 5 everyone. This is gonna be a while.
Also, our AD carry for Ohio Northern Reaper there is in a co-op in Detroit, so he's actually not in the building for us right now.
Oh, really?
So I'll be interested to see if we have any technical issues with that.
Let's hope not.
I hope not. What?
Does he have his own apartment?
Yeah, he has his own apartment in Detroit. Doing a co-op out there for some company that I don't remember the name of, but I do know he's either computer science engineering or just a CS major.
Yeah. Neat.
Or CS major, CE or CS,
Yeah.
computer science or computer engineering.
He's computer something.
He's computer science. I got it confirmed. See, I know him. It's almost like I played on his team last year or something like that.
Who'd have thunk, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, it should be first game for our support, Tango Charlie down there. Very good pickup coming in. Diamond gave a run for the varsity for support money. And then, of course, our new jungler, CK.
I'll be
Very
honest.
late addition. Very late addition.
Yeah, I don't really know our guys very well, so I can't really comment much on them personally. So I'm just kind of going with it. My apologies.
I am on the varsity team, so I do know these guys pretty well.
Yeah, so let him ramble, and I'll just stand here, smile and wave.
But we're gonna see early Caitlyn ban out here for the side of ONU or for the side of Bethel against ONU. Reaper really likes to play that Caitlyn. It's a very safe laner, and it's a champion that he's very comfortable playing.
Yeah, so they already did the draft ahead of time in pro draft, so it's gonna go by really quickly.
It is gonna go by really quickly, but you see a little bit of bot lane focus out of there for Bethel. The Caitlyn Blitzcrank, they don't really want to play into that, and then our jungler has been playing a lot of solo queue Lee Sin, so not very surprising that they banned that out. Bethel, I mean, to be honest, I haven't looked at their team at all. So the Ramus Morgana Ashman, yeah, great, love it.
Yeah,
Awesome bans.
I don't think you should shame them or shame yourself for not knowing them when I don't know our team. So I think you're fine.
But as you can see, the top side of the map for Bethel is very beefy. They have 3 meaty frontliners up here. So you got the Mundo, Hecarim, and Galio with all kinds of engages with Hecarim followed up by the Galio ult. While Ohio Northern is kind of taking a different approach here, we have a lot of global ultimates on the side of Ziggs and Gangplank to follow in with that Jarvan ult. But the major thing that you want to kind of focus on here is the fact that Gangplank should be left on an island this game. He should be trying to push down this Mundo. He has a lot more wave clear and a lot more pushability than him. So if he's able to abuse that, I think this GP might become a monster by the end of the game.
Well, absolutely. With how late game Gangplank is right now, he can be a monster.
Yeah, a lot of different Gangplank changes going into the worlds of League of Legends coming in October, right, in Iceland. They focus on that champion a lot, and then you finally see these bot lane picks here for Bethel and Ohio Northern. So the one major thing I want to point out here is that Bethel's team fight is so much stronger than ONU's.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They're also very, very, very tanky, especially with the Seraphine heal. They are going to be very hard to kill. Ezreal does go % damage for his mythic item, but for the most part, we just don't have that much like % damage built in. So we're going to have to build for it specifically.
Yeah. ONU really just needs to split them out, especially with them drafting that Ziggs for mid lane. They shouldn't be able to get sieged on because Ziggs should just be able to clear out every minion wave that's thrown at him.
Oh, yeah.
So you stick that Gangplank in a side wave with his ult, and it should be just a 4-1, just hold out mid lane while GP gets stuff on the side, and they have to force somebody down there.
Yeah, he might as well just get Hullbreaker and just go for it, but we'll see how that goes.
We'll see what happens, but yeah, these are kind of the two comps here. So you got Bethel with the Dr. Mundo in the top lane, Hecarim in the jungle, Galio mid lane, Kaisa in the bot lane with the Seraphine support, and Ohio Northern with a Gangplank in the top, Jarvan jungle, Ziggs mid, Ezreal AD carry, and a Thresh support.
Nothing too out of the ordinary, but it should still be an interesting game.
It should be absolutely an interesting game because I know 4-1 is not an easy thing to do. So it takes patience, it takes time. And if ONU gets too aggressive with their 4 people, they can get engaged on very easily by Bethel, and they can get punished very, very quickly.
I think they should be fine with the amount of peel Thresh has built in, his lantern especially. And with Ezreal having his middle teleport, he is extremely hard to kill. Zig's also very hard to kill so long as he positions himself properly. Jarvan's a bit different, but he just has natural tankiness. So I think for the most part, if they play it smart and just don't do anything super stupid, they should be fine. If they get super far ahead, then, well, they're already doing ahead, and they're doing great because Gangplank's just still farming top, so that's even better. But for most, if they're playing behind and they can just get Gangplank fed, there we go, then I think they'll be in a good position late game.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I do think we're going to take a small little break here while spectator delay ticks down, and then we'll be back with the actual action.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a strive. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk.
We good? We good?
There we are.
All right,
And
we're
we're
live.
back
Hello.
on the Rift. So if anyone actually plays League of Legends out here, there's a massive stigma within the community that skins equal wins.
They do.
And in this game, it is actually 4 skins versus 4 skins, so we won't be able to test out that theory.
Yeah, unfortunately. But I guess it just depends on the quality of the skins as well. Some of them probably have the basic ones. We all know the more money you put into the skin, the better you are. This is the most obvious thing in the world.
Yeah, but there's also some skins that are actually pay to win, and they have built-in effects in the Rift that just are better. So the one off the top of my head is actually Deep Terror Thresh. The Q animation looks very similar to the recall animation, so it's very easy to trick people.
Imagine just walking up to people and just spamming recall just to scare people.
Exactly.
That feels mean.
It's part of the game, man. They put it in the game for a reason, as I like to say.
They put it in the game for a reason to troll people. They would definitely do that.
One thing I want to point out here is that both junglers are starting topside, which means that they will be pathing towards their bot. So that means both junglers are looking to get their bot ahead and put that GP on the island, like I said that ONU should try to do. So this is something very good for Ohio Northern as long as they don't give up too much in the bot lane.
Yeah, they could go for an early gank mid as well if they want to.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if they really want to touch this, what's his face, Galio. Galio's pretty tanky and can be annoying.
Yeah, and as soon as Ziggs go, was it Claymore C4 level 2 or level 3?
Probably level 3. I could be wrong.
Yeah, so if he might be able, he could probably gank level 2 then and try and go for that because Zekrom can just dive in
Oh,
there.
big
We got a
hooks.
hook on Seraphine? Yeah.
Big hooks. But they're going to lose the trade overall. Seraphine has a lot of trade power early.
Oh, wow. Kind of
mind.
evens out there, actually.
Never mind. Seraphine stepped too far forward and she ate the Q to finish off that trade. So Ohio Northern will end up winning the trade.
Well, I mean, the damage was on the Ezreal more than it was on the Thresh, so it kind of is on the other side.
Yeah.
Bethel.
One thing I want to point out is that J4 skipped over his Raptors and went straight for his Wolves. So he's going to do a 4-camp clear and then come bot, while Hecarim is doing a full clear, it looks like. So J4 will beat Hecarim to the bot side of the map. Now, if they can do something with it, it's huge, but they have to watch out for the counter gank, because if they don't get the kill quick enough, Hecarim will be there and able to clean it up.
Oh, yeah, he will absolutely destroy if given enough time, so...
Yeah.
And I don't know how fast Jarvan's clear rate is, so if he doesn't get it quickly enough just based on the character, it might still be too slow.
Yeah. J4 is going around right now, and looks like Seraphine's trying to step up in ward, so they might see this. Now,
He's
this is
going
huge.
around.
Yeah, this is huge. Oh,
he
missed the
missed
flay.
that's-
That was a misplay. J4 gets to secure the scuttle, though. I mean, bot lane for Bethel can't step up at all, so this should just be a free scuttle for J4. Hecarim's just going to finish off his full clear. J4 could be super greedy here and walk back to the top side or come back down.
Well, they're pushing up, so they might be able to get something out of this again, but they are getting pretty low.
Absolutely. Oh, that's a
in.
huge
Hook,
EQ.
That
should be
a kill.
nope.
Here comes
Nope.
Hecarim going on the Thresh, it looks like. Yep.
Yeah, we're good. Couple
Jarvan,
TPs come out.
sure.
First blood for Galio. Yeah.
Yeah, no trades back. Look, it's going to be a 1-for-0.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bethel. So who got the kill? Galio?
Galio got the kill with his Qs. Seraphine ignite down. Ezreal did save his flash, which is pretty nice. Kaisa did have to flash. Galio's going to go into the jungle and place some wards down. So I really like, J4 to pick up the sweeper here. It'd be very good for him.
Yeah, I might want to go for it early. Surprised he didn't start with it, honestly.
Honestly, what you're supposed to do is go right between the Raptors and red. Right there at the top of the screen right there, that little path going into
the
his
pixel
jungle. Sit right there and recall it like 48 seconds, 45 seconds, depending on what jungler you're playing. Drop your ward right before you finish your back and then pick up a sweeper.
That's what I see people in Solokia doing, and I've just learned to do it as well, so that's what I'm saying. I'm kind of surprised. There's a good reason for it, though, probably.
Yeah, it's to, it's because if you're ganking early, you want to have the sweeper just in case they ward.
Yeah.
The only jungler you actually don't do that on, or I don't prefer to do that on, is Lee Sin is one of them. You need the ward hop plays. And then if you're going to be playing aggressive into the enemy team jungle, you also don't want to do that because you want the deep vision so you can track them actually in their jungle.
Yeah, and keep track of their buff camps as well, probably.
But I'm saying all this stuff, and I know it, but I don't know how to actually do any of it in the game. But we're learning. We're learning, people.
Yeah,
We're
it sounds smart, so it's pretty good, right?
Yeah. This is all stuff that I've been told by,
Yes.
by one teammate or coach.
I'm sure it's what they're doing right now. And hopefully we're not completely missing the mark.
Yeah. But yeah, bot lane advantage has been given over to Bethel. Slow pushing out towards Ohio Northern. So if J4 can actually path this right, he is going to have a gank opportunity on bot lane. Kaisa has no sums and Seraphine has flash. So if they can get any sort of CC on Kaisa, she should just be dead.
So did they pick Exhaust or Ignite on Thresh?
Yeah.
It was Ignite. Okay, so he has Ignite down. They don't have Exhaust. Yeah. They should have her down still,
Yeah,
though.
J4 is going over right now. He's trying to look for a gank. Hook's going to hit on
Hook
Seraphine.
Seraph.
Play's going to come back.
Everything
Nothing's going
hits.
to be really burned here. Yeah.
Guardian Shield is huge, though.
Guardian Shield is always huge. I don't think CK is going to find anything here. It needs to be careful.
Was he spotted there or no, though?
I have no idea if he was spotted or not. I think he walked up in vision of the minions when he came out of that pixel bush in the jungle, but
They're going up, and they just saw him, so
yeah.
they either didn't see him or they're playing
Got
really
that.
aggressive.
There we
So
go.
here comes the Gangplank ult, here comes the Galio ult.
Yeah.
Knock up 2 people. Lantern to get the Jarvan out safely. Looks like they're going to get out just fine.
Yeah, they should get out just fine. Seraphine Flash and Ignite used again.
Galio ult's also very important, but they also lost Gangplank ult, which is pretty important as well. So I'd say it evens out.
Yeah.
If maybe a little plus for the summoner spells.
Yeah, I mean, ONU just has to watch out, man. Galio has huge roam capabilities with his ult. So they really just gotta try to play around that and just kind of stall out the game and wait for their people to scale up. Honestly, I don't really see a point in this game where they really want to fight. I think they just want to sit back and clear waves under their towers.
And that's what Gangplank's doing so far. He's doing pretty good ahead. Ziggs is a little bit ahead in CS. And if you count the support CS for our bot lane, then we're also heading there as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got the execute item.
Yeah, I mean, we just want to grind out these small advantages. I mean, they have a kill on us, but we're 400 gold ahead just by CS advantage. So if we can just continue to play the solo con and just out-farm them, I think.
Yeah, it's only 7 minutes in, so if they just keep CSing, then eventually it's going to be 1,000 gold, and that just could be more kills and go on and so forth.
Eventually they'll win fights. Don't get me wrong. Eventually through farming they will win fights.
Oh yeah, if Gangplank could get, what, 3 items, he just can one-shot people if he gets a barrel on them.
Yeah, one-shot the Seraphine or Kaisa.
Yeah.
If he gets a lucky crit, that is.
Yeah.
Sadly, the 100% crit GP build is not it anymore.
No, it is not. He still hits like a truck right now, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Don't get me wrong. He still hits like a truck. But
Yeah, he's still pretty much just an assassin. He throws barrels at people, but just a little bit different. No more crits, rather just a straight up hard hitting.
he still goes 80% crit. It's just not 100% crit anymore. At least
Yes.
my streamers who main him go 80% crit.
Yeah.
GP. I don't know if my man Felix up there does.
Yeah, he might go. Just if you feeling lucky, there's that 1 in 5 chance where you could just miss a kill. Then again, if you hit 2 barrels, they're dead anyways. So.
Yeah. I don't think they want to gank into this lane. Oh,
Flash
okay,
hook
okay.
completely whiffs it though. Unfortunate. Lantern uses well, so they lost their safety.
I like
Hecarim
the
ult on the Ziggs completely whiffs it though. I guess
Yeah.
we're all whiffing things right now.
I mean, ult for flash trade's always worth it. Hecarim did use Ghost though. I don't know. I like the aggression out of these teams, but they also do need to play a little bit more patient. Because the opportunities will come, like here in the bot lane, right? Repeat J4 gank, and with his ult, like, you force something out of Kaisa at least. Give your bot lane a little bit more CS advantage. I think Hecarim hit a button there on accident and dropped the Rift Herald in the middle of the jungle.
No, it was planned.
It was planned?
It was planned. He's gonna gank somewhere else, and trust me, it's not planned.
Hey, I'm saying that, but I know for a fact I've done that before.
Well, I have too. Don't worry, but I guarantee it's planned.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He's gonna get something out of this if you watch.
Absolutely was looking for like a sweep or a ward or something and just hit that Rift Herald, man.
No. These guys are professionals, right? They would never do such a thing.
Hey, I've been there. I've done it. It's okay. It's okay, man. I know how you feel.
They're professionals. They know what they're doing. Don't doubt them.
One thing CK is doing a really good job of on this bot side of the map, actually, is keeping the scuttle control. Oh,
Look,
that's
the
a
Seraphine,
huge
that
hook.
could be a kill.
That's a
Get
kill on
going.
Seraphine.
Oh, he had the heal. Oh, but here comes Jarvan. He doesn't have dive.
It should be.
Kaisa has nothing, though, so she
Yeah.
should be dead here, even just with the slow right clicks in the queue. Oh, here comes the Galio. Oh, he gets her from the burn.
Ooh.
Hook missed on the Galio. That's still 2 kills.
That was absolutely a huge play by the bot lane to counter engage it. Great GP ult to slow down the Hecarim engage, and then to hit that hook on Seraphine and get the triple kill from that. Absolutely massive at Ohio Northern. I think they need to continue to look for counter engage plays rather than engage plays.
Oh, I absolutely agree, especially with the thresh hook. If they can get that off again under tower, they're just dead. He has just so much of just keep them in that place once you get hooked.
Something very interesting that I want to point out here is that Galio is actually building Bomby Cinder, which means that he will not have the Proto Belt item that most Galio's mids actually take. He's going for a very, very tanky Galio.
Yeah, but he'll still be chewed through if they build percent damage, especially Ezreal once he gets DS. He's just gonna or Divine Sunder, which basically makes it so when you use an ability, which he has very low cooldown abilities, you can just hit someone really hard with your auto attack.
Well,
But it
yeah,
does percent
and
damage and heals you.
Ziggs should be absolutely building Leandries this game. So the percent burn from Ziggs is also gonna add up very quickly.
Like, he could get Leandries, he could also get Demonic Embrace, I think is that what it's called?
Yeah, Demonic Embrace and Steel Resistances.
Yeah. Well, that also has a burn damage, just not as much as Leandry's. That still just adds up, though. But it might be good this game. They have a decent amount of poke overall. That'll help negate that, but also help burn damage just because they have 3 really tanky people.
Can you do me a favor and double-click on Ziggs and see if you took Presence of Mind? There should be a little arrow right above the TP. You should pop out and see his runes.
Oh, I see. It's right next to the movement speed. Is that it?
Oh, that's sad. It got cut off. But anyways, I really hope Ziggs took Presence of Mind in this lane. He should be poking out Galio with no real chance to ever kill him. And Presence of Mind will just allow him to have basically unlimited mana in this lane.
Yeah, Presence of Mind makes it so when you hit someone with an ability, you gain mana back for a few seconds or have increased mana regeneration. Oh, they're just going to face check into a Seraphine ult, and they're going to get destroyed. Yeah. Oh, they're going to heal out, though? Really?
Yeah.
Gangplank TPing down, though? They are all 5 in this bush. Zigzault. Big damage on a Seraphine. Missed the hook.
Yeah, the GP TP actually saved him right there, because if without it, they would have just continued to go into Ohio Northern. And I don't think they would have had like anything to really save themselves.
No, that would have been a free dragon for Bethel there. They're still going to fight for it, though.
Yeah, I mean, they just can't walk into a Ziggs GP. They just don't have the tools to. So it's going to be a free dragon for Ohio Northern. And then this should just be a reset. Everyone go back to their lanes.
Yeah, so it's going to end up being another advantage for ONU because that's just a dragon there pretty much for free. They didn't lose anything for it. They probably lost some of their spells, so he missed. But
look at this massive lead this GP has right now. He's already at a full item, full boots, and he's almost at a serrated dirk. Compared to Mundo's not full boots, and
he's building full tank. He's still going to get destroyed.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and then Ziggs is also quite ahead, or not doing quite ahead. He's doing quite well for himself as well.
Yeah. It's all about those farm leads, man.
And again, look at Ezreal and Thresh. Yeah, they're CS together, and it's pretty big advantage overall. And they're still up for kills.
TC, you can't back here. Ezreal's dead.
Ooh.
No, he's
No,
not. They checked the wrong bush. Yep, he's out. Very, very lucky.
He might have been able to get out of that if he checked that one first.
I guess he has flash up, but it definitely would have been a burn flash for Ezreal there.
Yeah. Well, it's there to be used, so I guess it's better than him dying.
I don't know. My thing with flash is that if you ever are trying to use it defensively, then it's not really worth it.
Well, if you're a carry, I'd say it's not worth it. If you're a support, yeah, it is not absolutely not worth it. But if you're like a carry saving your life, if you have a kill streak going or you're doing really well, if you're CSing constantly, I'd say it's probably better to just flash out there.
Well, yeah, no. It's definitely worth it to flash out there. I'm just saying if you're just sitting back and passively thinking about using it to save yourself rather than get a kill,
Well, with Ezreal, he already has such long range though, so flashing in isn't going to give him that much more. He already has his teleport in or out, so he still has that engage without the flash. So for him, it doesn't really apply. If he were someone like, let me think, someone who doesn't have a movement spell like Ashe or Varus, I can understand that because you could charge your arrow with Varus or Ashe. You could just right-click them and slow them down so they can't move anywhere. In which case, yeah, that'd make more sense. But for Ezreal, it doesn't really apply as much, I think.
one thing that's interesting is that both teams are looking for this Herald right now, and CK is in the wrong position because Galio's also there. He is playing J4, so he can't just EQ over the wall.
I'm still just going to back. Are they going to give it or are they going to not take it?
I don't think Bethel has the resources to actually take it here.
And
they're
yeah,
just
as you
gonna
say
do it.
that.
They're just going to do it right in the face of that control ward?
They
I don't know. GP and J4 backing there was really bad.
I think they don't have much damage right now, though. They might be able to get back in time to at least get a kill.
They can't contest it.
No, they're not even going for it. They're just giving it.
Yeah, I didn't like that call. GP back for a serrated Dirk. Like, I know that's a little bit more damage for him, but
Could they have fought that though and have like a guaranteed victory though, or would they have a chance of losing?
I mean, they would definitely would have had a chance of losing because Seraphine was roamed up mid, as you just saw a recall,
Well,
and TC was not in the same spot she was in.
yeah, so they have a lot more to lose than they do have to gain. Because if they gain, they might get a kill or two, but remember they're really tanky, and they'd probably get Rift Herald. But if they lose, then they're already ahead, so they're just gonna get behind, and that's gonna even things out, which makes things more difficult because they're playing a passive game. That makes it so all their CS just goes down the drain that they've been working for. So I think it might not have been super smart. I think it makes sense that way they would back off there.
Ooh, that was a bad barrel by Felix, man. Those are rare. Oh, yeah.
It's okay to have bad barrels. He still hits like a truck and wins no matter what he does, pretty much. He just forces me to use ult. Poor Mundo.
Yeah, Mundo just got updated, actually, his ult. He now gains
Bonus health.
bonus health based on percent missing health, and then he regains missing health over the duration.
But he gains overall less missing health than he did previously.
Yes.
So it kind of evens out, but at the same time it's a little bit better because you gain instant health rather than just having a huge heal, but it takes time to go through. So if you're up against super bursty people, like Gangplank having his barrels or Ziggs with his bombs, then yeah, it's more helpful. Jarvan gonna face check into Hecarim again. Misses the hook.
Oh,
He's dead now.
TC's dead now, yeah.
Yep, there's the
With the
Seraphine
Galio all
ult.
on top. Ooh, that was a great flash, but he's still down. J4 and Ziggs aren't in a good
Oh, he
spot. Good
flashed out. That's
flash.
nice.
Good-
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
nice
awful.
flashes. Very good play by Bethel, though, there in the bot side of the map.
Yeah, it's good they hit those flashes because I definitely would have missed those.
Ooh.
He's gonna get hit by the root, but he gets out just fine. But on the
That was-
backside, we got Ezreal and Gangplank here trying to do
Huge
something.
barrel from GP there to chunk out Kaisa. TP coming in from Mundo. ONU really does not have the resources for this fight. They need to be careful.
They do have Ziggs bomb, I think, here in a second, which could one-shot Kai'Sa if he's not careful.
Yeah, they
Never
need
mind, they lost
to-
it. No, okay.
They really need to just play for their poke. I don't like going
yeah.
in for the steal there.
Yeah.
I think you just stack that dragon.
Yeah, I think with having Galio there, who can just engage in a short amount of time on them, and they just can't do anything about the taunt. They have plenty of damage to kill them before that ends.
Yeah.
I agree. It was not smart to fight that one there.
Yeah, I think you just need to sit back and let your two carries, Ezreal and Ziggs, just poke them out. But it's okay. One dragon going I guess they have two dragons now. Going inside of Bethel isn't a bad thing.
It is ocean. It's not super huge. If it was something like what's it, mountain or fire dragon? No, it's not fire.
We do have TP advantage for
Yeah.
GP now in the top side of the map, and Bethel will take first tower with that Herald drop.
It's first tower around 19 minutes. Pretty slow, honestly.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it probably would have been different if they wouldn't have screwed up the Rift Herald, but
Yeah.
we won't talk about it. It happens.
Yeah.
That
Well,
happens,
again, I don't think that was that big of a screw up. It was more just a choice. They decided to play it safe, which, as you spoke earlier, this is all about them playing safe and trying to get Gangplank fed. Not fed, but
Ahead.
ahead, yeah.
And
fed.
just let
Effect.
Ziggs, Ezreal just clear out waves mid.
Yep.
I think they really just need to stick this GP on an island, man. I don't think they pull him from top side very much anymore.
Yeah, well, his teleport is still up, so if they want to rotate, they can, but we'll see what he does.
No, I think they wait for Baron to spawn and then they stick him bot and make someone come to him bot side. Because then they can TP and make a play on Baron eventually.
Yeah, Jarvan here coming from Mundo, perhaps, or is he just farming?
Which that switch needs to happen soon because Baron will be spawning here soon.
Yeah.
Is this a... Oh.
Oh, they
okay,
killed
nice.
the Seraphine.
Yeah, there was
Nice.
if I'm not mistaken, it was a Ziggs poked down on Seraphine layered on top of the GP ult, and then the Leandries just ticked her down.
Yeah, GPL is super annoying when you are low in health. That slow is the worst.
Good tower take by Ziggs W there. It does have an execute on towers once it gets below a certain health percent.
Mundo gonna back up here. They're definitely gonna get this first tier if he backs out now.
I mean, there's no objectives. The only thing they have to worry about is this Galio pushing for this tier 2. Side lane tier 2 towers do give more gold now, so I would not recommend trying to give up one of those. It would not be good for the side of Ohio Northern.
This Galio's playing really far up. Do they want to try and do something about it? No. They're still playing things safe. Gangplank backing out now. just holding the line, continuing to farm on her tower.
I don't.
I mean,
CK should just back off here. There's no play to be made in the river.
yeah, that when everyone else behind him is backing, it's probably not the smartest thing. Is he gonna get engaged on? Nope.
No,
You're
no,
gonna play it
no.
safe. Okay.
He's good. That was a lazy back, though.
Yeah.
If they did have vision of him, he would have been dead to rights.
I mean, if they just felt like they wanted to engage on him, they could have, and there would have been no one nearby. They didn't know, but if they were ballsy enough, they could have.
So I think the next major fight here is going to be Dragon. That's going to be up in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
They could go for Baron. One of them could go for Baron now, but I don't think that's a smart idea.
I don't think either team, especially the side of Bethel, has a fast enough Baron take.
Oh, absolutely not. No, they only have Kaisa for the
for
good
damage.
Ezreal and Gangplank do quite a bit to it.
So does Ziggs with the % health tick down from Leandries.
Oh, I forgot that works on Baron.
Yeah. It's not as big, obviously. They capped it out against epic monsters and large monsters and stuff.
But it's still something.
Oh, yeah, no, it's still quite a bit.
Yeah, compared to the other team where they've got a Mundo who's just going to do nothing but tickle them.
So this is something I really don't like GP doing here. He should not be in the bot lane getting this right now. They
There's
get
a double-
engaged on. That
triple
was
charm.
a huge Seraphine ult, and TC
Hecker
and
ult.
CK will be caught out, and they should be dead here.
That's a double kill for Kaisa. Forced to play on the back half now. A lot of ults down though. Ezreal trying to go for the snipe. Almost gets the kill. Gallios is going for another engage. Hits 2 on the taunt.
That was a really
Forced
nice,
to disengage.
what's it called? It's something, it's a word, but basically,
Which character? Which one?
Ezreal, he started his E like right as soon as the Galio taunt went off, so that he would flash over the wall when he was actually taunted by Galio and CC'd.
I just call it just
Buffered. He
Buffered,
buffered
yeah.
his E. That's what it's called.
Oh.
I know words. I speak English, guys.
Yeah, bro.
But this is going to be a third ocean or third Drake over to Bethel, their second ocean. And
six
it kind of
can somehow
puts
steal it.
ONU in an awkward spot because now they have to fight for the last dragon.
They probably still would want to fight for the last dragon, however.
My man GP with a Prowler's Claw. Now that is something new. Usually
Huh.
you go Dustblade GP as you get a kill and you get the invis and you get a slow on your autos. But I guess he wants to.
Probably
hit
just wants
the-
to kill the Seraphine or the Kaisa. The healing, she did go Moonstone or Newer rather than Shirelia's. So I guess it can somewhat make sense. If they really, really want to kill her, they think she's the reason why you're losing, that or Kaisa. But they do. They don't have much damage beyond Moon. Like Mundo does no damage pretty much. Galio does little damage because he's going full tank. He does have Thormail now though too. Hecarim does some, but not a ton. So the only one that's gonna be doing a lot of damage is gonna be your Kaisa. But with Seraphine, it doesn't matter how much damage they do because they're just not gonna die so long as they don't take just a ton of burst damage because of the constant healing. Like the amount of shield and healing bonus on that thing is ridiculous.
Yeah. I think Ziggs needs to build a. The orb for Morellonomicon that gives us Grievous Wounds, man. I don't remember what it's called.
Orb of Oblivion, or Oblivion Orb?
Yeah, Oblivion Orb. Thank you. There it is. I know it's a green orb. I know what it looks like. I
Just
know
call
how
it Green
much
Orb then.
costs.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. We don't care about the names. We just know they do.
But I think Ziggs with an Oblivion Orb here would be very huge because he does a lot of AoE damage, and it would cut down a lot on that Seraphine healing. A play. Ooh.
Gangplank could also go for it if he gets a
Ooh.
good barrel crit on someone, or a good barrel crit on someone, and then that would massively negate their healing. I might just have to back out of a fight rather than being able to stay in from healing.
Yeah, I think you'd rather GP build a little bit more crit here. Get that armor pen like he's building now, because his barrels have passive armor pen, but more armor pen is always better.
Oh, I agree. I don't think he should go for it just yet.
And then also a IE here for GP. He would actually just start one-shotting carries.
Here comes
Yep.
Hecarim ult. It's gonna hit on the Jarvan.
Good flash for Jarvan there. Good GP ult. They have to run through it, and Hecarim's
Oh, is he
dead
gonna
here.
burn?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna burn for it. Wow.
Definitely a great fadeaway Q there from Ziggs, and they're pinging on the Baron right now, actually. They do have to be careful of this. While they did lose their engage with the Hecarim dying, Mundo could literally just run into the team.
Gangplank's doing his thing, farming.
Yeah.
Can he kill this Galio, though?
Absolutely. Oh, the Prowler's Claw, man!
It's
he
a
did
genius.
it! He did it!
There's the flash. Oh, wow. Easy kill there. Still have half
And
health.
ONU started the Baron. They should turn here on this Kaisa.
Huge. That's actually, here comes the Gangplank teleport, too.
Yeah.
Jarvan's dead, though.
Uh,
But not having that Galio ult saves them a lot of pain. That huge AoE knockup is massive. Mundo is going to heal up a ton of his health back. Ziggs is low, so he might want to back out.
yeah, they definitely just want to back out here. It was a good flash ult by Seraphine there. We won't talk about the Ezreal ult there, Jesse. We did not see it. But anyways, they really need this Grievous Wounds right now, and there it is. Ziggs just built the Oblivion Orb.
Let's see if anyone else goes for it now, though.
And then GP also completed his LDR on top of getting another Agility Cloak.
Yeah,
so
that's
he's
2, 4, 7.
He's at
70? So it's 20% from normal items, and Cloak is 15, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, this would be 2, 4, 6, 7, 75? No? I'm stupid.
55.
55, yeah, I'm stupid. Okay, never mind. I thought it was 20% for flight
Don't worry, I'm an engineer. I was trying to do that quick math
so
in
like
my head too.
I thought doesn't Prowess Claw give you
No,
it gives you lethality.
Lethality,
That's
yep.
what I'm missing. Okay.
Yep. Oh, he's got the double agility cloak. So that's 30 on top of 40. So now he's at 70.
Okay.
So
yeah.
you're just a step ahead of us. That's all.
I'm an oracle. I can see the future.
Yeah, I don't really support the double agility cloak by here actually.
Hey, if he can one-shot someone at any point in this game, I think it's completely worth it. But
I think a BF sword there by would have just been better, honestly.
Yeah, I was like, if he doesn't have the damage to one-shot, then it was a bad play. If he does, then it's good because it increases the chance of said one-shot. But he just must be very confident in his damage to buy a second agility cloak.
Yeah, they're really trying to set up for this dragon up in 30 seconds. TC will lift the hook. This is a very good game, though. This is a very excellent game out of Ohio Northern and Bethel.
Oh, yes, they're very even.
I'll get into draft after the game's over, but I definitely have some ideas for the ONU draft after this game.
Yeah, I'm a scrub when it comes to drafts, so I'll have to let him talk for that one.
But as you can see, the Ziggs and Ezreal here are just throwing out abilities, and they're constantly just going to do this and not allow Bethel to walk in at all.
Yeah. Mundo's taking a ton of damage, which
Oh,
is
yeah,
surprising for Mundo being Mundo.
Absolutely. Between Leandries and Divine Sunder, man, it's just like, what are you going to do?
Hecarim ult gonna hit
Hecarim ult
one.
on top of the Galio. The Galio whiffs. They're going to turn.
There comes the Seraphine ult on only one, though.
So
There's so much going on everywhere.
yeah, the fight was split there, so it was Hecarim diving in the back line while J4 was diving
they
in
might
the
be able to
other
just get them
back
all
line.
down here. That's 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're cleaning up.
Yeah. So the big thing there was that the fight was actually split in half, and J4 was actually able to buy ONU enough time for them to regroup and turn the fight.
Yeah, and forcing an hourglass so they couldn't play it safe either.
Yeah. So ONU will ace, get the dragon, and then turn to Baron here, which is very good.
Yeah, Hecarim died last, so they can definitely go for this fairly easily.
But yeah, the major thing there was J4 definitely buying enough time for ONU to regroup and come back together to win that fight. The biggest thing for ONU was the damage between GP Barrel plus the Ezreal Divine Sunder. Between those two, they just started melting through that big front line of Bethel, and they just couldn't really do anything.
Oh yeah, just the amount of damage those two things do combined is absurd. Gangplank Barrel's got buffs, so they do a lot more damage recently.
Especially in the late game.
And Ezreal the Divine Sunder is just really good on Ezreal.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how they're ever going to balance chain items on Ezreal, man. They're like his entire kit, and they just keep trying to do it, and it's either too hard or too soft.
Well, Ezreal's always been that way. He can build pretty much anything and be good.
GP stopping his back there to steal the last column from J4.
He really needs that CS.
But one thing to point out here is GP's farm in this game is very, very, very good, man. 270 farm at 30 minutes.
I want to point out the Galio and the Ziggs though as well.
Actually, can we see the gold here? Because I'm sure GP's going to have enough to buy a full IE on back, and he's going to be able to start one-shotting their carries. Yeah, he has not backed yet.
Oh my goodness.
So GP's going to have an IE on back, so ONU should not fight until GP resets and get his IE, which he should be doing right now because there's nothing to do on the map.
I mean, he's still ahead. They might just be greedy enough to just keep farming. If you're this far, and I'd say you're this far ahead, but you have Baron buff. You want to use it. You want to push these lanes out when you can.
But you have 4 other people like him. So what he just did here was kind of super greedy. He walked from the top side of the map all the way down to the bot side of the map, and he could have saved a lot of time if he would have just reset and just ran down bot.
If they're that confident, like, oh my goodness, that
my
poor
God.
Kaisa. ADCs in this current meta, man, they just get destroyed.
They do. They really do.
Being an ADC, man, how sad.
Ziggs, though, we played against Ziggs in Scrim the other day, and Ziggs is just something else, man.
I haven't seen him much, fortunately, but poke mages are just annoying when they're good.
Yeah. Yeah. GP wants to get the side tower down for How Northern, as well How Northern just sieges, and Bethel can really do nothing, man.
Yeah, they can do nothing to this Gangplank right now. You can't 1v1 him.
Oh,
if he's going to go sit in their tower and take
Oh.
3 tower shots, then it might be enough. Forcing the Gangplank ult.
you
Very
know-
greed.
You know, he's just living up to his name, okay?
Yeah, I'd
There's
say
nothing
he is
wrong with that.
For those of you who aren't aware, int means to, how do I say this?
Oh, so close, but
Mess up.
Mundo will get the 1K shut down, and Ohio Northern will just clear that out. Galio ults and has to flash out.
Wait, he's a genius. He only gave the kill to Mundo. No one else is going to get that huge gold bonus.
Oh, Reaper will go down too. Bethel on the re-engage here is pretty strong. If they can kill the Ziggs, I think they win the fight.
Oh, he's got the hourglass, so there's probably burn damage on him. He's going to live too.
No,
he lives.
He's going to live. Not really sure why Bethel stopped there. They could have literally just ran down the rest of Ohio Northern, but you know, props to them for farming, I guess.
Yeah, doing something. Unfortunately, the Zig still lives. That and the Gangplank got his free back. That's what he was doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got the he still got the IE. He still got 1,300 gold in the back, so he definitely should have backed earlier because now he's just got useless gold. Not useless gold, but is he 6 slotted or has he still got an open one?
No, he's still got 1. He's still got agility cloak. I'm trying to
there's
think
Zeal.
of the item he's gonna build, and it's PD probably.
Yeah,
if I had
probably
to
PD.
guess. I don't know if I really like that item on him though, but I can't really think of a better crit item for him to build. Collector, actually. I think Collector would have been massive here.
Collector would have been good, but I think PD is still good as well. Just the movement that you can get from it is really helpful.
Oh, Ziggs ult bot side to clear out that minion wave, get him some more good gold in his pocket. And Ziggs is pretty massive right now. 3 items, sitting on a Blasting Wand and Oblivion Orb. He needs to be careful here. Never mind, it's just Mundo in the bush.
Yeah.
They don't have anyone that can really go over the wall, I guess.
Well, they could flash over.
They
don't
could
have-
flash over.
Well, they don't have any, except for on Seraphine.
But yeah, next fight here is going to be in 25 seconds for the slash. Oh wait, no, that's not last streak. They still
20 seconds,
ONU
yeah.
still has 2 dragons. Ziggs needs to be careful of these cleavers. That's a
Here
great
comes
hook
the
on
hook.
Kaisa.
He's going to get the cage right in the middle of the team fight. As you're all hitting 4, Hecarim out hitting nothing pretty much. One charm on the front line. J4 still hysteric, so he's good. 6 bomb on Kaisa, she's dead. Seraphine getting pumped down by Ziggs.
Yeah, I mean Bethel's front line just can't get through, man.
Yeah.
Between the Ziggs poke and the GP barrels, man. they
That
just get,
Hecarim just almost died from a single bomb just been chasing him to death.
yeah, they just really can't do anything here. So
Yeah, well, I think, like you said about their comp, it's all about getting this Gangplank ahead, and they got him ahead. Now there's not much they can do about it because he shreds all of their front line. And when they have 3 major frontliners, then that doesn't leave much for you, now does it?
no, it does not. ONU can really just run it down here, get this mid inhib, and have that passively push in. Stick GP.
They could just get the. I think they should do right now is probably either back or prepare for Baron. I think they should get Baron here in a minute, but they could try and get this top tier 2 as well.
They don't. They should reset here.
Yeah, that's what they're going to back or could try and go for the top tier 2.
If
They
they
probably should do.
if they stay for the tier 2, they give tempo over to Bethel, and they want to keep tempo here. They want to control the game rather than it being controlled. Even though they really should just have tempo anywhere they back because they're so far ahead at this point. 8K gold lead that we haven't even started talking about yet, but
Well, it hasn't really shown terribly much until recently.
well, I think almost all 8K of it is on
Gangplank.
GP.
Yeah. Well, like Ziggs is ahead as well. Like, if you look at Ziggs, he's still 4K ahead of Galio, and Ezreal is actually behind in comparison to Kaisa. But he's just so much safer with his teleport. Kaisa's only safety is her invis if she goes for that, and her ultimate, which is still a 30-second cooldown at 16, I think.
GP actually went for the I forget what that item.
That's the anti-heal.
Yeah, the anti-heal item. I don't remember the name, man. I
It's
haven't
the
built that
crossbow.
item in forever. But
Yeah, you don't see it very often. But that is still that's still 80 crit.
it's still good for him. He does a lot of AoE damage too with his ult and his barrels. So he's gonna be at full build. So ONU is gonna be looking to really abuse this GP's lead. They really need to stick him in the side lane, and not only that, try to finish this game pretty quickly because GP won't be getting any stronger from this point on.
Well, does he have all 3 of his upgrades? Because that could be something.
Maybe actually, he might not have all 3 of his upgrades. If we would click on GP.
Yeah, for
And
those of you who are
then,
unaware, GP, he
And then
every
hover
time
over that alt right above his portrait. Nope, not the Silver Serpents.
Oh, he has all 3, yeah.
He has all 3 upgrades too. So,
Yeah.
but Mundo's just dead as we're trying to figure out how to look at
Almost
GP's
dead.
upgrades.
Galio
Oh my
ult.
God! Oh,
Oh,
GP's
that
dead.
Gangplank just got destroyed.
Yeah, Kai'Sa's still dead though to the J4 ult. And,
Oh no, they still got plenty of damage on the back line. Gangplank
Oh
did
yeah,
his-
absolutely. GP is not
Yeah.
their only damage, but
Yeah.
that was a good outplay by Kai'Sa there onto the GP.
Alright.
Caught him being greedy with the old Prowler's Claw. And ONU should be able to just walk in and end this game.
Yeah, Mundo does again. Mundo no damage. Hecarim.
I mean, they just don't have
Just
any weight
engage right
clear.
now.
They just don't have any weight clear for it.
Well, I mean, if they could kill him, that'd be fine, but they don't have damage. Yeah, and as I was saying earlier, the way Gangplank's upgrades work is every time he hits a creep score, or just kills a minion, he gets basically a separate piece of currency from gold, which he can use to buy upgrades to his ultimate specifically.
And that's gonna be game 1 over to Ohio Northern.
10k gold lead overall at the end, 10 to 20 for ONU.
So, like I said, I want to talk about draft a little bit. So, I'm going to predict that Bethel's going to ban the GP. They don't want to see that again. And then another thing they're also going to do is
I'm curious if they'll ban the Ziggs or the Ezreal though.
maybe an Ezreal ban. They might throw it that way. And then Ohio Northern, I think they need to switch gears too. I think they need to ban out some of these more teamfight heavy comps that they like to run. I think Galio ban would be very nice for them. And then they'll have first pick, so Bethel will have to either choose to play into TC's Seraphine or just ban it out themselves. So yeah, they're gonna do pro draft again, and then we'll be back to kind of run through our pregame thoughts before they start for game 2.
Yep. All right. See you guys here in a bit.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Yeah. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy, but it's so insane. We must merely make a strive. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah. I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone, Savannah. The beauty of the world, Savannah. Let's all take a roll. Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone, Savannah.
I'm lost in a city, still so far from home. I've searched for you all my life. Cast out like a shadow, racing towards the light. I pray to see you one more time. Will you come with me and guide me through the dark? Stand by, watch me fall apart. I've always loved you more than you know. Father, don't you let me go. I need your light, like city nights and satellites. When I'm old and losing sight, carry me home all through the night. I need your love, I need your light, like city nights and satellites. When I'm old and losing sight, carry me home all through the night.
Devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to come
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away.
All right, and we have returned for a game 2 versus Bethel and Ohio Northern. Per GLEC rules, loser gets to pick sides. So you will see ONU on the same side, which is red side, and Bethel back on the blue side.
Okay, I did not know that, so that's good to know.
Yeah, whoever losing team is, they have a side pick, and I think that goes across all leagues. I could be wrong though. I know it's also the same in Overwatch, as I did play that my first 2 years here at Ohio Northern. But I know for sure, definitely a part of the league. Hopefully this draft gets rolling here soon.
Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about it beforehand. We were reprimanded by our caster, or not caster, but
our boss man.
Our boss man, yes.
Boss man. I do remember, though, I did call there would be a GP ban and a Galio ban by Ohio Northern. I just want to point out that I did call it before the stream ended.
Yeah, and I did say that they could ban those Ziggs too, so...
But, yeah.
Yeah, they banned all three. They banned all three.
One thing that Ohio Northern was really trying to push last game was their team fight, or their capability to collapse, and one thing that was really hindering that was the Galio ultimate. So it was not surprising at all to see that Galio ban. And Rammus and Morgana 2 bans in a row also signifies that their support and their jungler really likes those 2 champs. But yeah, so basically Bethel was forced to ban out all 3 carries from Ohio Northern's last game because they had such a major impact on the way Bethel was trying to play. Yeah. So they were forced to ban those 3, and it allowed some things to slip through ONU's draft. One thing I kind of want to point out here is the jungle matchup that has already been selected, Lee Sin versus Trundle. I play both these 2 characters a lot. Trundle is kind of hard to play into as Lee Sin, as his pillar can mess up a lot of the stuff you're trying to do, and you just don't straight up beat him in a 1v1 because he takes your AD, and then he can take your armor and resistances too.
Okay, he is in terms of 1v1, he's fine, but I think in terms of ganking power, I think if he could just path properly, he should be fine until he gets to the mid game and the team fights, in which case he should be fine. You can always just kick him away too once he gets 6, so it's not like the worst possible matchup, but it's certainly not a winning one.
So another thing really good to point out here again is that ONU brings this long range comp once again. Syndra, Caitlyn, they have huge abilities to create space for Ohio Northern and not allow them to be penetrated by this Malphite, this Trundle. And then Vlad's also just going to have a difficult time getting into this team comp because you have the Leona peel, you have the Lee Sin kick, you have the settle.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be really hard to get into because Leona's just the CC queen, and Set's ult is just nuts. And same for, Syndra's got her shotgun stun, which is another backup thing. Caitlyn has got the root and not the shotgun backup thing. And then Lee Sin, like you say, has got the kick. So they've got a lot of built-in peel on everyone. So that's just hard to kill in the first place. Leona also. So they got a fairly safe comp, but the Malphite ult can just completely destroy Syndra and Caitlyn.
Yeah, they do need to really watch out for the wombo combo because a Malphite ult on top of a Seraphine ult with a Vlad ult on top of that is just spells
They're dead. No, if they get hit by that, they're dead. There's no way.
Chances of that combo actually hitting is probably pretty low. As long as Ohio Northern doesn't group up for that Malphite ult, I think they'll be totally fine. But as the delay ticks down, I'll give you a rundown of each team real quick. Bethel has a Malphite in the top lane, Trundle jungle, Vladimir mid, Jhin AD carry, Seraphine support, and Ohio Northern is running a set top lane, Lee Sin jungle, Syndra mid, Caitlyn AD carry with the Leona support. So we're just going to let this spectator delay tick down here before we get into the rift, so we'll see you in a couple minutes here.
All right, see you.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping so alive. Life is happy, but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Light is gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
I'm lost in a city, still so far from
Welcome back, everyone, to Game 2 of ONU versus Bethel.
I did not look at skins this time, guys. I'm sorry. We're just gonna have to wait. I
Alright.
see Ohio Northern only has 4. We'll see how many Bethel has.
I like the skins for ONU. Mecha set's really cool. I haven't seen the other ones either.
Oh! Bethel has 5 skins. We're at disadvantage
s-
already.
That's not looking good.
They have some really nice skins too. That Bloodlord Vlad skin's a pretty nice one.
That is a really nice skin.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Cinder left poor skinless, however.
Ohio Northern here is posturing to make an early play somewhere.
Oh, they're going for the invade, aren't they?
They are going for the invade.
They do have the Leona, though, so they have a really good invade.
Oh,
Trundle's just going to stay there.
Oh,
Oh, is he going to die?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Flash? Oh, he went for the E first.
Yeah, he should be dead. Yeah. good
Oh,
job
there's a
taking
Lee
his
Sin.
Q.
Nice.
Got the flash out of Trundle. Just trade flash for Syndra and set. Not too bad.
That does buy Lee Sin a bit of early pressure.
Lee Sin did start Q though, so his early clear won't be as healthy as it should be.
Yeah, but he does start a little bit ahead because Trundle died, so it's...
Yeah.
I think it's worth it.
He is just going to run straight bot. So jungles are going to start opposite sides. So we will see pathing in opposite directions for the junglers here.
So can he kill the set, though? He doesn't have any escape, but he is just really tanky.
He is really tanky, and then they're going to have Pillar on top of the Malphite Q.
That
So
is-
this set is not going to have a good time.
No, if he plays far ahead, he's probably going to die. But he does have still... he used his flash earlier.
He did.
Okay, yeah, he's probably dead then if he gets ganked.
It depends really how he plays. If he plays safe, like he should, since he doesn't have flash, he should be fine. But if he plays aggressive, like I know how he plays specifically on this set, he could get easily punished.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But he's still got to work his way up there.
Again, we will see CK go for the 4-camp clear, skipping Raptors, going for Wolves, which is very, very interesting.
Skipping. Well, I don't think he has a good clear rate on the Raptors, though, does he?
He has a fine clear on the Raptors. As long as you use your abilities right and kill the mini ones.
Remember, he
you'll
picked his
fine.
Q first,
Yeah, I
so
know.
he doesn't have all three of his clear abilities.
It doesn't easy to do it.
Yeah.
I play a lot of Lee Sin, my man.
I've never played Lee Sin, so I have no clue. I didn't even know about his lifesteal until recently.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's why he's part of why he's so hard to kill Mike in jungle clear, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, just a shield.
his
Look, man, I
second-
just don't play Lee Sin, okay?
Yeah. No, I play a lot of Lee Sin. He's my for fun champ for sure. But with that being said, 4-camp clear, he's already down on this bot scuttle. I think he is a little early. Yeah, scuttle's gonna spawn here in a second. So he's gonna secure that bot scuttle, and then I don't really think there's gonna be anything down on the bot side of the map for him to do.
Yeah, lane is even right now, but there's not much pressure going on. They're both playing very passive.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're fine with this right now. They're a bit ahead in CS. Just go
He
with
does
it.
have a opportunity to look for a camp. He knows his Raptors are gone, so he knows Trundle started on the bot side of the map. He's going to look for these Krugs, though, and he will find them.
He could
And
be
this also
spotted
keeps
here.
him on the bottom side of the map, which is really nice for him, because if bot lane pushes up at all, they could go for a punish play on them, or even dive if they can build up a wave, but I don't think the wave is going to be big enough for them to dive.
We shall see, though. Set's left alone so far. Trade with Malphite, no gank just yet. Got a root on the Caitlyn, though. Just gonna trade right clicks.
Oh, that was a nice combo
Lee Sin
coming
from
out
the
there
back,
for Reaper. Oh, trying to
He's gonna miss the
Q to go in onto the Seraphine or Jhin, but
Let's see who's going for the Jhin there. Stun on the Malphite. A lot of
Yeah.
damage done.
Set apparently just beats Malphite's butt in this lane, man.
I mean, what can Malphite really do, though?
Q him.
Well, okay, I mean, yeah, that's obvious, but how? Okay, yes. So why don't you just destroy the Nexus then, huh? Why don't you just do that? That's basically what you're just saying. Like, yes, but how do you get from point A to point B? That doesn't work.
You just walk up and hit Q, dude, and then you run away because you got that speed, boy.
Yep, you just keep queuing him, and then you just never die. He never comes up to you, and you just constantly get free damage, because that's how things work, right?
Yeah.
You're just
I
playing
mean, you
against
got the corrupting
like,
bot.
He's
You
just
should
another bot.
abuse him.
He's just another bot, right? I mean, look, he's got a robot skin. It works out. He's just a
Hey, man.
robot.
He has a chance. He has a chance. There's an outplay chance there. See, like him doing that, it's not helping
Look,
his
Yep.
chances at all, man.
Yeah, now he just did it again. Another third of his health gone.
Yeah, but yeah, Malphite can't step up to farm, so this dude's just gonna be out of the game. So he's just gonna be ult bot. So he's really just trying to get level 6 and get some ults for his team.
I mean, he could get a kill under tower with his ult if he gets a good knockup. He does have the slow that keep him under. But if set his positions properly, he can just ult out himself. So there is some potential there to get a solo kill if he plays extremely aggressive.
There's also a really fun interaction that's really hard to do, but if Set and Malphite both click R at the same time, Malphite is unstoppable during his ult, so Set will just fly across the screen without a rock in his hand. I've seen Felix do it before, so I'm really interested to see if he can do it again.
I hope that happens. That'll be really cool. Even though they're on our side, but whatever.
And then another thing to point out about this mid matchup that I haven't even talked about yet is that if Syndra ults and Vlad goes into his W, the ult actually does not stop. The damage still goes through, I believe.
Really?
Yes, because he's untargetable, not invincible.
Oh, that's neat.
Uh,
Wait,
I
if he's
could-
untargetable, does that mean your Qs can still hit, though?
No.
But that doesn't. Like, he's still not targetable, but that should still hit, though, because it's just untargetable. So that just... Is that like a
But
blood bend?
no. So basically what happens is the ult is still locked on. But since the Q is like... It appears, since there's nothing to target when the Q appears, there's no character model to hit.
Okay, so
I could be totally wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure that's the way it works.
Well, that would kind of make sense, because that's the only way it could work. Because, like, if you just play, okay, it has to place a ball, but then it targets things within that small center.
No, I'm talking about the ult in his W. I could be totally wrong about it, but I do remember dying to it once on Vlad, and I was very upsetty.
Why are you playing Vlad though? You should deserve to die if you play Vlad.
That's a for fun champ, dude.
Yeah, he's for fun for you. What about the other 9 people in your game? Huh?
I don't
They're
care
suffering.
about the other. I
It's
don't
like
care.
playing Yumi. Who plays Yumi?
I don't care about the other 9 people in my game, dude. If I'm having fun, I'm having fun, dude. That's all I care about.
Wow, so mean.
I mean, my team's having fun if we're winning, so there's 4 other people I can keep happy. Oh, God.
I disagree. There are some teams you can win and feel bad for.
Okay, well, this Jin is literally just going to get ran down. Never mind.
Force the flash out. He misses the root.
There's 4 people mid for Bethel for
no,
some reason.
And Seraphine's right there, almost going to be 5.
Yeah, this is, that was weird. Why were there 4 people mid for Bethel?
They really wanted to see that Dragon's corpse.
They really wanted that scuttle, man. Really wanted that scuttle.
That's 130 gold? I don't remember.
120?
I was so close. I'm usually so wrong about these things. I was even closer once.
I could be totally wrong about that too, honestly.
I'm gonna lean towards trusting you because it makes me sound cooler. I was closer than I thought.
I also play jungle, and I should probably know that, but
Well, I mean, who keeps track of with like the different how much gold you're getting per creature? Like
pros.
yeah, but they're pros.
People
They get
get
paid, like, how
paid.
much money do they get paid to play this game?
At least $1.
At least $1. Yeah, okay. That dollar that could be used to buy something. We don't get paid any dollar, so
I mean, I do get paid dollars.
You get
I
paid
get
dollars?
scholarship, baby.
well, just to play.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't do like here's the thing, but you don't have to play. You still get the scholarship. You just have to play like once a game every now and then. But not like them, you know. It's still different. You get my point?
I get your point, but I mean, we get paid here.
Yeah,
It's scholarship.
and scholarship. All right, so pretty chill game so far. Only 1 kill. I'll say ONU is farming a lot better though so far. Poor Malphite's
What was
getting his
that? Oh,
face
yeah.
smacked into the ground.
I almost forgot where that 1 kill was. It was from the invade, dude.
Yeah, like that's the only kill is the cheeky invade. But beyond that, it's been purely passive from both sides, and we are winning pretty much completely here.
Well, Set has pressure top, so Lee Sin and him should be able to invade.
Oh, we
into
about to get
this
another kill.
Trundle.
Oh, here comes the ult on the
Oh,
Trundle.
Yes, absolutely. Kick him.
Oh,
Oh, you
no,
should have
no.
kicked him. Come on,
Oh,
Nicholas.
no, he's gonna die now. He's dead.
No,
Oh,
not if he
flash.
smites that. Yeah.
Smite. No, he's dead.
He needs to.
Here comes a Cinder though. Let's see if your ult interaction thing works.
I don't think she's going to use it here if Vlad can't get low enough. So if he would have kicked that Trundle there, he definitely would have been dead. But
was he in range?
Absolutely was in range.
Okay, well then you can yell at him later.
I will. And Set's actually dead for Lee Sin's sins.
So they just gave him 2 free kills. Wonderful.
Yes. It's not the end of the world because both of them are on Malphite and they can't really do anything about this set.
I just realized they're both on Malphite. They basically mean nothing. That's wonderful.
So if Vlad would have got those kills, different story. But
He did get 2 assists.
We're
so
good,
there's,
man.
There's something.
we're good. Cinder's got a kill. 2 assists, 1 kill, evens out. Cinder's
Yeah.
got the farm lead. She's good. She's
Yeah.
chilling. She's
Yeah.
vibing.
Just getting 2 kills on your ult bot. Whoopee.
One thing I want to point out here is Vlad actually went Ionian boots on Vlad, which I do not like. You should be going Proto Belt here, which gives you ability haste passively. So I think Source Shoes here for the pen would be very nice.
Maybe he's more worried about summoner spells, but forced to play aggressive or safe with the flash push. Forced to play around that maybe.
Could be, but I don't know, man.
Maybe he's just like building what he thinks just like this is what he's used to building, not really thinking about it.
Could be. It very well could be.
Just like do as the guide, well guides.
Okay, never mind. Those are items for Gore Drinker. I was about to flame on this Lee Sin some more. Oh, the kick!
That's
Oh, the
Seraphine just
kick!
got
He hit the
destroyed.
insect! Oh my God, he did it! I'm so proud of him.
Well,
It
that
was a little overkill, but
Hey, it
he
was-
still hit it.
Okay, was it cool? And did they get a kill?
Yeah,
yes
absolutely.
and yes. So yeah, it's a win. We didn't lose at all. We lost nothing.
He hit the insect, man. That's all I care about. I'm so proud of him.
Yeah.
We got it on stream too. I'll make sure to tell him that.
No, just tell him you didn't miss it. You completely missed it. It was on the other side of the map.
I was about to say why we aren't on this
Uh.
set Malphite 1v1 in the top lane, dude. We saw them beating each other up.
Oh, we did see. Okay. Well, I mean, we think we all know who's gonna win that 1v1.
Set was actually getting his butt kicked for a little bit of it, but
Well,
Malphite
Malphite-
just doesn't have sustained damage, which is why I don't know why he took a long fight.
Yeah, he's all abilities. He's all abilities. Once you lose that, you're just dead. And he doesn't have enough. Like Set also has the increased health regen and his massive shield. So even if he did have his abilities again, you just get that. Like,
Yeah.
there's not much he can do here, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't.
He'd have to be half health if he wanted to just burst him down. And that'd be
He's also building Gore Drinker in the top lane. So they're gonna have a very sustainable front line here for Ohio Northern
Yeah.
with Leona engage.
I was saying anti-heal was going to be a must on the other side. They don't have. Do they have a good like anti-heal user though?
Who?
Seraphine, I guess, could use a.
Vlad is really good with anti-heal here
yeah.
too. And Seraphine should build it with the Chemtank Putrefier.
Yeah, well,
She's
you
gonna
always build that second just because it's always so good.
Leona actually should be dead here. She
Should be, but she's Leona, so
overstepped.
don't forget that.
I mean, you have a Trundle here who ulted her.
Oh, they're just going after the Caitlyn, but he's going to get body blocked by the Lee Sin. Oh, he's
Yeah.
going to die anyways, though.
Ooh, that was a
Leona-
good sidestep. Leona is dead here anyways.
No,
the
oh, wait,
Vlad ult-
wait.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
she's
she's
dead.
dead, yeah. There just goes the.
So it's going to be 2 for none for Bethel here. Trundle honestly should have used his ult on Leona, but it paid off anyways. So they got 2 kills from it. So I guess I can't really nitpick it.
Can they kill? No, they're not going to kill. They're going to have wait disengage. Lee Sin might be dead here, though.
Listen should be dead. He doesn't have a ward hop to run away. Yeah,
Yep, he's just going to get smacked.
he's just going to get ran down. One thing that's actually really fun to play into as Lee Sin is Vladimir. You kind of counter each other at the same time, if that makes sense. So it's really outplay mechanic when you 1v1 and square off. I've done it a couple times in my games. It's a fun time.
Oh, yeah, playing against someone who does good against you is interesting. One of the most interesting games I've ever had, which is really weird, was a Udyr top versus I was playing Mordekaiser. I mean, we were just going we were just dying, and then just like we were both dueling constantly, with one surviving barely each time. It was great.
Oh,
Cinder's gonna be down here though, probably.
absolutely,
Burn damage.
yeah.
Oh yeah, shut down.
Yeah.
You missed the Q.
I mean, Syndra pushed him away with his E, so
Yeah, but if he was a galaxy brain, he could have predicted that.
not. Yeah, Malphite roamed from top lane, ulted Syndra, and she can't really do anything with the Vlad damage and the Malphite just CC on her.
We got scuttled though, so we win.
Another thing to talk about in this game is Seth's gonna be a monster.
Oh yeah, he is either. I wonder if he's gonna go the big hits build, or if he's just gonna go right click.
I think he's gonna go for a more team fight build, so I think he should be building Syrinx Gauge here. After he finishes his Merc Treads, since Bethel has a lot of CC, if I can think of words. English is hard.
Oh yeah, I got a ton of CC.
But again, I'm going to point out something about this Vlad that I really don't like him doing. Night Harvester. You do not need that on Vlad, man. You need... I've done it before. Back when I started playing him, but Proto Belt, man. Proto Belt's just the build. It's very good on him.
I wouldn't know. I don't play Vladimir, so you just have to listen to him.
I was also wrong earlier. I said Proto Belt gives you ability haste. Night Harvester gives you ability haste, while Proto Belt gives you pen.
Is it like the mythic passive, or is that
Yeah,
just on the
mythic
stats?
passive. So as you complete other items, you get more pen from those other items.
I know, but how do you remember like that specific one? The only one I can remember is the Moonstone Renewer one, and that's just because it's the only specific one that's not just more stats.
Because I play a lot of League of Legends, my friend.
Yeah, good point.
Back when the season first started, I put up 200 games in 3 months.
I'm not gonna do the math on that, but I'm just gonna say you're a huge nerd. So.
Played a lot of League of Legends, my man.
Yeah.
Now, did I keep up that pace? No, absolutely not. I got a life and I got a job over the summer. But
Congratulations. This must be weird having played that much League.
I probably
Oh,
need to
with
do that
the
again.
ult. That's
Yeah, with
unfortunate.
the ult.
Blue team's turret
Oh,
has been
he
destroyed.
went for the insect anyways, dude. He had it. He had the flash ult ready.
It's Leon ult. It's not that huge a deal, I don't think.
No, Leonel, you just kind of rapid fire that thing because
Oh, yeah, you see the opportunity, you use it. If you go for a solo kill, you use it.
it's like a minute something cooldown.
Oh yeah, it's super short. At least once you hit level 11. He's only like level 8, so it's somewhat long now, but it's still fairly short compared to other ones.
Bethel's going to trade this for a Rift Herald, though. So hopefully they might be able to get some plates that are already down. So never mind.
Actually, plates are dead, aren't they?
Plates
Dragon's
are
up here in
dead.
45 though, so they might get a team fight here there. Syndra's gonna back though, so they might lose some tempo from that.
No, they should be fine. She has TP probably, yeah. So if they need her, she can
that's
TP
interesting.
right back in.
I forget
But
that's TP in pro.
Yeah, I don't think they need it. I think they can just chill.
I wonder if they're gonna even fight it though. They all backed. Or they're just gonna go straight to the pit.
Yeah, absolutely. They're just gonna run straight to the pit.
Yeah, they
I
probably
mean-
don't want to give because then they'll have 3. And it
I
is
mean-
mountain. If they get mountain soul, that's really big.
Yeah, Malphite's also in the top lane, just farming without mana. So,
Oh, he does have his ult though, so if he can just run down there and slowly make his way there, maybe he can get a big ult if they
well,
just
he needs
delay
to
it.
he needs to recall, and then he can TP back in. And all Vlad just dead here. Never
Nope,
mind.
flashed
He's got
out,
the
that's really
flash.
good.
Yeah.
Traffic cone in the middle of the field.
Yeah, I might think about start using that Trundle skin, dude.
It's a good skin.
I like the traffic cone. I use Little Slugger right now. It's nice to see the trophy, but traffic cone's pretty funny.
Yeah, I think the traffic cone is the best part. Oh, the double stun, that was nice.
Yeah, Seraphine little chunk there too. Forced her to use her shield.
Alright.
Set's looking for an engage while Lee Sin just sits on this dragon. Kate's gonna start helping him. As long as they don't group up here, I don't see a way Bethel wins the fight.
Oh, instant ult on the Jin ult from Leona.
Good
Gonna engage
Seraphine
on-
ult. Lee Sin's actually going to. Oh,
Lee Sin lives.
shit. Sorry.
Oh, profanity. This is a
that
friendly stream.
That was a crazy flash insect there by Lee
Yeah.
Sin to live that and just instantly one-shot their AD carry.
Crazy. Don't you mean poggers?
But
You'll allow
sorry,
it.
I
But
was
will
just
Tro-
shocked, man.
But
He-
will Troy. That's the thing. Will
he,
Troy.
he did that in, I think,
Oh,
less
okay.
than a second,
Okay,
man.
then. I guess he's fine then.
Wow, that was a really good play by Lee Sin there.
Team's turret has been
So I guess you're proud of him now.
Yeah, we're definitely proud of him for that play, dude. He did not hesitate. I told him not to hesitate on his insects this game, and he is definitely not.
Insects?
Insect kick.
Okay.
His flash ults into the team or ward hops into the team.
Okay.
But yeah, he's doing really good on this Lee Sin, man.
Oh, he's having one big impact on a lot of this stuff. They're all having really good impact. Leona staying active, trying to get the stuns and got, what is that?
And there's another flash burn, I believe,
66.
for Jin having to flash out of that Leona ult. So again, just rapid firing this Leona ult really just gets sums out.
Yeah, he does have Gale Force, so he does have something. But however, you really, really want to use that aggressively for the built-in execute.
Yeah,
That, and it's just not as far as Flash, and he can't go over walls, I don't think. So it's still really, really big, because Jin has no defensive tools. He is purely move speed from his passive, and if he just can't get that off, he's probably just dead. Especially with how much CC. You got the Syndra, you got Set, and then you got Leona.
Yeah.
Or
I
you can just walk into a trap from Caitlyn, but if they do that, then that's your own fault.
Yeah. So, yeah, Bethel's putting in a pretty rough spot right now. Toronto at least has the Sunder done. 400 gold ahead of Lee Sin-ish.
They do have the Moonstone Renewer on Seraphine, so they can sustain through these fights if they last long enough.
Looks like they're just going to try to force down this this Herald mid.
They do have we do have an Oblivion Orb on Syndra, but that's the only anti-heal we have at the moment.
I don't think you really need that much more besides... Never mind. We don't have the Seraphine. They have the Seraphine.
Yeah, they have the Seraphine, so we probably would want at least one more.
Oh,
I'd
that was
say.
a good flank by
Set
Set here. Engage on
Seraphine
Trundle.
ult to disengage, punch right on the Malphite, conk procced, but
Yeah.
not going to do much. Jin
Massive
ult in the back
damage.
line, probably
Good
gonna
ult
do a lot
by
of damage.
Vlad. This is going to be a huge re-engage here by Bethel. Vlad's full health again. Seraphine.
Vlad's-
Syndra's down and Set's down for Ohio Northern, so it's going to be 2-0 for Bethel. Very nice counter engage there. I feel like Felix was just a little bit too far forward for Ohio Northern to really capitalize on his engage.
So he's playing a bit too aggressive.
Yeah, a little bit too aggressive.
Okay.
It was a good thought. Don't get me wrong, and
It almost worked.
yeah, at least
I do think, the healing is just the healing and shielding from Seraphine is huge. That's one thing that's kind of hard to notice sometimes in these games, is when you have someone who's really big on heals and shields that aren't like, they're not like, I would say Karma shields, they're like huge. You can definitely see those coming. But the smaller ones are really hard to notice,
Okay,
but
so
they can
they-
build up really quickly.
he's got this steal 100%. I believe in him. Right? You
He's
go,
gonna do it.
go,
Come
go.
on.
Oh, come on, man.
He
He
didn't
got
even get it. He didn't even get in there.
He could have ward hop, but he wanted to save the ward hop to get out. But in that case, I think you just sacrifice yourself and steal the.
Oh, absolutely. They have
Baron.
all 5 alive, and you have 4 alive. So you get 4 Baron Asher buffs
Yeah.
versus them getting all 5, which is probably worth it for your life, considering you're still. Remember, the dragon's up at 130, so that pretty much not guarantees, but it helps get you that dragon that you need, that last dragon, which is Mountain, which is much better than the previous one, which is Ocean. I say Mountain and Inferno are the better ones. Cloud can also be decent if you're really can use the move speed for ADCs is really nice.
So Bethel will be on a Baron play right now. So they got like 1,000 gold or 2,000 gold, I think, for just killing the Baron, if I'm not wrong. Just straight advantage right there. And then whatever they get from this, including minions, towers, will just continue to help them bring them back into the game.
Yeah, so the gold is a little more evened out, but ONU
Oh,
still is
there's
ahead.
another
But
insect,
Seraphine's playing
but-
way too far out, going to be
Oh,
ulted
that
on by
was
the
a-
Caitlyn, half health, and shut down.
Great insect there by CK into the blast cone to really put Seraphine into a bad spot. Those are the plays I like to see from Elisa.
A triple bush onto the Jhin, but not going to go to it.
Looks like they are going to set up for this final dragon, and Seraphine is going to be alive for it. She's going to have 6 seconds to try to run to the pit.
She might be a bit late, so if they engage early or if they force them to engage, they might be able to start it early, but she probably is going to be fine.
Malphite's running from the bot side. They saw Set because he was sitting on a control ward, but Bethel should really try to fight this.
Oh yeah, it's still point. They're instantly just going to go on them as soon as they step too far forward. Trundle's
Oh,
almost
huge
dead.
Malphite
Vlad in
ult.
the back line.
Caitlyn's instantly one shot. Seraphine or Syndra goes down next.
That's a lot of their
Vlad's
damage
just a
gone.
terror in the back
Yep.
line right now. Triple
That's
kill for
triple
Vlad.
kill. Night Harvester is apparently a much better choice this game.
Leona's also going to go down here. Is this going to be the Penta give to Vlad? Never mind.
No, he just
Never mind.
no. You don't get a penta. You're playing Vladimir.
Trundle can screw with this Lee Sin and not allow him to steal this Drake. Oh, he
No, the
dodges
wi-
it.
the
Oh, he
ult.
dodges it.
I mean, he just kind of walked past it.
Oh,
He didn't really dodge
Goodbye,
it.
man. Goodbye.
Worth a shot, but they knew he was there. So,
Yeah.
and that's gonna put them pretty far behind. They still have how long does Baron buff lasts right now? know?
Until 3 minutes on the Baron timer itself. So they have 17 more seconds on Baron.
Okay, so they don't have very long to work with that, but that's still gonna be a tower gone for that.
It's still going to be a tier 2 tower gone. They really need to watch out for this Malphite on the flank.
Yeah.
Caitlyn died with her flash up, so she definitely could have flashed out of the Malphite ult, but they just need vision on it. And Baron should be out now.
But not even get the tier 2. They don't have any right click damage for it. Yeah, Jin's not the best at taking towers compared to other ADCs at least.
He is going to leave this one wolf up for Ohio Northern too, which is pretty funny. Syndra, reset it. Syndra, reset it. Syndra!
No.
Do your jungler a favor and reset his camps whenever you see one up, please.
But they're your camps. We don't touch them. That's like
Dude, if
illegal.
one wolf is up, it's not worth my time. Just take it for me, please.
Then why do you kill the wolves every time you go pie it then?
Because there's 3 usually instead of just the 1.
Okay. Oh.
3 is worth time. 1 is not, especially a side wolf. You don't want the side wolves. You want the big wolf, man.
Yeah, good point.
Um,
But still, it feels weird taking a jungler's camps. The only way I take camps is like if it's pinged like 3 times by them.
on most junglers, you actually want to take camps. Oh, he is. Oh my, Nicholas, he's following my advice I gave him last night. Oh, look at him go. You go BC second on Lee Sin because it gives you a lot of ability haste, it gives you health, and then it also gives you a little bit more damage rather than the Sarah's Gauge.
You see? Which one's that?
Black Cleaver.
Oh, Black Cleaver, yeah.
I like it personally better, especially when I'm ahead on Lee Sin. Usually when I'm behind, I will actually opt to go for Sarah's Gauge second item, which might not be a bad thing for him here. But at the same time, BC is going for a lot of insect plays, so having the extra ability haste on his ult will not be a bad thing.
I think the armor shred is also really good versus Malphite.
Malphite and Trundle.
Yeah, and Trundle because of that helps negate his armor steal.
Yeah.
So I do think that it is a decent play. It's still I wouldn't say it's better, but it might be a good side grade compared to Sterix.
Syndra also has a Zanya's now, so hopefully they might be able to.
Yeah, if they can avoid the Malphite ult, I think they can do fine in these fights. But they
They
just
just
also
need-
can't get engaged on.
Yeah, they just need to dodge some of this wombo. This Vlad's getting huge though.
Yeah,
Syndra's
Syndra's dead here.
dead?
With the ult though.
Oh.
Use Zanya's. Gonna take a few
He's
tower
still-
shots, but
he's
it's
still-
still not gonna do much
He's
other
still
than just tickle them.
dead. He is
Oh, they're going for the bot inhibitor though.
Yeah, they're trading here.
No, they're backing.
Yeah, they trade tier 2 tower for an inhib. Worth, guys, worth.
Well, usually when you trade something of equal importance, not just a tier 2 tower versus a tier 3 and inhib.
Yeah. That's the joke I'm going for here, man.
Well, I don't understand your jokes. I'm not big brain.
Trundle will stay and actually push down this tower. He is going to be able to get this inhib tower, but he won't be able to stay and get the inhib. They're just
I mean, if
going
they get some kills here, he might be able to. So that's gonna engage. He kind of has to. Oh, he's got big damage on the Seraphine, able to punch her down.
God. Set's a disgusting champion. Changed my mind.
But look, man, he killed the Seraphine. Like, if most people can just, if you target the support like that, a decent amount of champions can do that. Don't forget, champions like Zed exist, where you can just instantly delete them and then still get out just fine. At least Set dies for it.
Yeah, but Set eats all the damage from all three characters. Zed just kind of ults in and doesn't really take any damage.
Yeah, that's worse.
No, I think
you're telling me it's better that you can't target them and deal damage to them.
Yes.
You're telling me Vladimir's W is not an annoying ability.
It's not that bad. It's annoying, but I mean you can definitely play around it. It has a massive.
I mean, you can
cooldown.
play around it, but like you just tell me you're not the slightest bit annoyed when he uses that when you're about to kill him, and he just gets away for free.
No, because then you misplayed it. If you should have killed him, you should have killed him.
Okay, well, sure.
But yeah, Set eating all three
You're
characters.
stunned on the Malphite.
is dead
They
here.
might be able to get this. That's huge because that's their engage. Okay, they just engage with Seraphine. The Seraphine ult, that's only hits 2, but they're not even going to get anything off of it.
So the important thing for Lee Sin here is that they want to kill the Vladimir, but he actually can't kick the Vladimir in because Vladimir can just one-shot people. And there's the flash ult Q for Vlad. Caitlyn barely lives. That was a good not insect back, but a good kickback.
Ooh, double stun from the Set. Nice ult. Jin's dead.
Trundle should be up next. Okay. Like now? Okay. Alright. Well, I will be stepping out.
Alright, hi, I'm alone. So teamfight's still going on. Leono's dying here, getting picked off by the Vladimir. Dragon was taken by blue team. It was stolen, so they're not going to be able to get the soul point. Vladimir's going in the back line, destroying them. Gets knocked back. Set's trying to peel. Trundle, no, Trundle's probably fine. Lee Sin, yep, Lee Sin's dead. Vladimir's just got too much healing. They don't have the anti-heal. Set doesn't get the middle of the punch, not going to do enough damage. Syndra gets a shotgun off, killing him. So it's not the worst thing in the world, but they did still lose that fight, and I'm sorry, Set is going to die.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Ace.
Alright, so it's going to be an ace for Bethel, 20-10. Let's see. Baron is up, so they're probably going to go for that next, would be my guess. Yeah, Jin's heading straight there. ONU's probably going to head straight there as well. Leona probably isn't going to be able to do much. She could try and just stun to slow him down, but beyond that, she'll probably just die for it. And instantly dived on. They have really good damage for it with Trundle, but he's not there just yet. Jin doesn't do a ton to structures, but with all 5 of them there, they held out plenty. Yeah, they'll take it very quickly. They are quite a bit ahead at this point, so they are doing very good. Let's see. They are going to get the Baron Nashor, not going to be stolen by ONU. So they have a few minutes of opportunity. Lanes are pushed in for top and mid. Bot is being pushed in by the Mega Creeps for ONU, so they're probably going to try and push that out, try and make sure they don't get ratted. Looks like it should be clearing creeps for now, trying to avoid team fights for ONU while Bethel's trying to find something, or at least push these waves out at minimum with the Baron buff. Set backing out. It's weird having no objectives all of a sudden when all these towers are down and they're both on somewhat equal footing. Waiting for ults to recharge and waiting for summer spells to come back up. Looks like we might be getting something here mid though. Starting to get some minor grouping. Leona dewarding, Seraphine right there. We got Set going on the Vladimir. He's just gonna W out though. My point still stands. Vlad is really annoying. A lot of healing, hard to kill, a lot of damage. Trundle's just gonna chase after this Leona, but I don't think that's gonna really do much unless they get some backup. He's gonna get knocked back by the shotgun blast, set in the back line, trying to get out of there for Vladimir. But he's being slowed down now by the Malphite. Gets some good damage on the Vlad, but in the back side, his team's just gonna get destroyed by everyone else. Alright, so that's bomb tier 2 down for ONU. Being pushed in. I got Baron buff still, got another minute left for that. No objectives left. They're probably just going to push this, so there's not much they can do. They lost set, so that's their front line. Probably going to get a free inhib. I wouldn't be surprised if they could just push forward and take game if they get another kill or two. So yeah, all ults were used for Bethel, but they don't really have much on ONU side. They only have kick and Syndra's ult, which is just damage and a minor knockback. So they don't have any team fight winning ultimates left over. And they just chunk these towers with the Baron buff. They got 2 cannon minions right here. They have 3? Oh, they have 3. I didn't miss that one. Nice. Caitlyn's going to try and spread some traps around, but it's not going to be much because cannon minions are just cannons. Sets back up. He's going to try and disengage. Leona using the ult, trying to slow him down. I'm not sure if they want to go for this, though, because if they lose this fight, they just lose. Well, they're probably just going to lose anyways at this point. I won't say they're too far behind in terms of gold, but I think based on their comps alone, Vladimir's doing really well, and they're not being able to do much about him. And then they got the Trundle as well. He's just doing really good. So they would have to get good lockdown on the Vladimir as well as the Malphite and killing him early to get rid of his ultimate. But at the same time, you don't want the Trundle to be knocking someone in the head with his club too much, because then that just uses all your damage from Caitlyn or Syndra. Yep, dragon up here in 14 seconds. That would be the 3rd dragon for Bethel and 4th for ONU. So it would be Soul. Be 3 dragons in a row for Bethel, which is unfortunate because if they got that Mountain Soul, they would have probably gotten a lot more safety because that gives you a shield every 5 seconds. And while it's not a huge shield, it is decent. Vladimir out pushing this mid wave, and he has a ton of clear, so yeah, he's able to one-shot a lot of these minions. Not much they can do about it. This is going to stun them, but there's not much they can do. They don't have too good of engage minus a set ultimate, but that just kills set. And then Vladimir can just W out. He also has Janya's, so there's not much he can do for that. Just negate all that damage. Malphite going around trying to either push top, might be going for a loop around ult as well. Looks like I'm going to start focusing on this top inhibitor. Syndra here to try and get rid of these creeps or minions. A lot of damage out here on set. He's going to get the punch, going to get charmed. Seraphine ult, going to get dabbed in the back line. Syndra just gets destroyed by the Vladimir. Caitlyn's dead as well. Gets 3-shot by the... I don't know who that was. Yep, Vladimir just does too much damage. Good mobility. They have plenty of CC. It's going to be game for Bethel. So now it's 1-1. Bethel ONU. It's a good game overall. Very entertaining to enjoy. Or entertaining to enjoy, what the heck. Very entertaining to watch. So. Alright, so we'll be back in a bit, waiting for the next game to come up. Alright, see ya.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Yeah. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a strive. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
I'm lost in a city, still so far from home. I've searched for you all my life. Cast out like a shadow, racing towards the light. I pray to see you one more time. Will you come with me and guide me through the dark? Stand by, watch me fall apart. I've always loved you more than you know. Father, don't you let me go. I need your light, like city nights and satellites. When I'm old and losing sight, carry me home all through the night. I need your love, I need your light, like city nights and satellites. When I'm old and losing sight, carry me home all through the night.
devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand. Call devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Call
Hi, we're back. This is game 3 of Bethel versus ONU. I am Griffin, and alright, getting into the draft here. Again, we are not allowed to talk about picks before we see them, because, like I said last time, we were reprimanded, and I don't like being reprimanded. It makes me feel bad, so we will not be talking about things. Ha ha ha, all you want, you meanie.
So we see that two bans are coming out for aggression topside. It seems like Bethel is trying to make sure top lane doesn't lose against like good blind picks like Gnar or Wukong, and it seems like they're just trying to like limit aggression's champion pool. And they picked up the Kennen, and Silas is the insta pick
Yeah.
in response to the Kennen.
Yeah, Cannon ult's just nuts for team fights, so that gives them something to help counteract that, as well as just win team fights. Then we see Trundle again. Viego is really good right now, one of the more recent additions to the game. He's still kind of busted.
And the Lysandra pick is coming out. It seems like they just want to go for the lockdown CC comp in this situation.
Yeah, a lot of team fight in CC, yeah. Very similar to last game again. They're really liking these team fight comps.
Very easy to execute, and it's just like guaranteed success almost if you pick a team fight comp, because most of the time the game is like really team fight oriented. So if you pick a good team fight comp that's really easy to execute, you can just win like 99% of games.
Yeah, if you can just get something with really good engage like Cannon, he can just stun 4 people in a short time and just have good damage, then you're just going to destroy them. And of course we're going to see Seraphine again, because why Baron Seraphine? Well, I think the more interesting pick though is we're going to see Draven, which is just pure damage ADC on the side of ONU. He just does a lot of damage, but beyond that he does not do much else. Not much utility. He just makes himself move faster, has a small knockback, and more damage. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, they're just playing to kill the enemy bot lane, right? So Seraphine is a great late game champion because of the heals and like the utility that she provides with the CC and her ultimate, but her abilities suck early game, and the champion is in general just sucks early game. So ONU's thinking is like, what's the best early game ADC? Draven.
Oh, yeah, he can do ridiculous amounts of damage. If you get your axes leveled up to probably 3, you can do like a quarter of a support's damage or health in just one swing. It is a lot of damage. And if you can get a few kills, you can absolutely destroy bot lane. Especially with someone like Nautilus who can get those easy CC knockdowns on. Who can just chain CC him for, I can't think of how long right now, but it's probably at least like 2-3 seconds.
Yes.
Which is more than enough time for Draven to obliterate them.
That's true.
He may be pure damage, but he has a lot of it. That's his whole shtick.
I hope that Viego plays bot side in this game, because you have your Rise ultimate. Lysandra can't really follow like roams that well compared to like Rise. You just use the realm warp. You go down bottom with 4 people and you just dive them instantly. It's really easy to dive with a Draven, Nautilus, Rise, and Viego because you can just stack CC on one person. It's really easy. Just Nautilus auto attack into a hook, into Rise, Rune Prison, and then a Viego Spectral Maul, and like that person is absolutely dead beyond belief.
Oh yeah, they have plenty of chain CC, and then Silas, if he's there, is just more damage. They probably won't even need to last that long. They probably need to last that long more than 2.
I don't think
decent
Silas
damage.
is here for they're gonna be down bot. I think he's just there to dissuade the enemy team from engaging a fight because Silas can steal whatever ultimate he wants, right? So if he were to pick Seraphine ultimate, that's a really big reason to not go in, especially against a team that can easily change CC people like Nautilus, again the Rune Prison from Rise, and the Viego Spectral Maul. And all you need is that one kill for Viego to take over the entire game. So it's a really big reason as to why you don't want to go in against a Silas or Seraphine ultimate.
Oh, absolutely. I was just thinking more of the 5v5 team fights rather than just the bot lane. Because the bot lane's only, bot lane team fights are going to last for 15-20 minutes. After that, it's going to be more 5v5s probably.
Well, it depends on how you play out the game, right? So
Well, that's just usually the more base assumption. Sometimes it happens that way, but they don't really have any, AFK farmers like Yorick in the top lane just going at it. Who just wants to farm for 30 minutes and get 6 slotted and just destroy people.
Well, it's not that. It's that at some point you have to catch waves by yourself, right? So generally you have ADC support, jungle go mid, and you have Lysandra Cannon go top or bot. But what Rise does is he changes the game a little bit because he can just take whoever's shadowing the side lane, it's probably gonna be Viego or Nautilus, who's getting control in deep vision in the enemy jungle. He can just teleport onto the side lanes or even mid lane if they want to go for a 5-man 5v3, and it's gonna be really hard for the side of Bethel to respond. Rizal is just a really good ultimate in general.
If used properly. It can be a really bad ultimate if they just don't use it well, though. So
That is true.
yeah, so they could wait for their teleports. If they go on someone who doesn't have teleport, they could one teleport in, and if they try to go for bot lane again, let's say, they could have another teleport in, so they could try and play it safe. But eventually, teleports are going to run out, and they're probably going to only have 2, so they could just space those out and try and negate it. But it's still not going to be enough. Rise, the cooldown's not terribly long, I don't think.
Well, you can just use Rizal to bait the teleport out, right?
Oh yeah, that too. Once you see the teleport, you can just get out of there and do something else.
Right, and that's and how long is Rise ult cooldown? It's about minute 30. That's about that's a good 2 Rise ultimates before teleport comes back up.
Yeah.
So you have a really good window to punish the enemy team.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see. Yeah, we got the 2 teleports on mid and top. Don't forget, we also teleport on Silas too, so he can always get in on teleport if he really wants to go in. And let's say they get 2 kills early on the bot lane, they really want to get that kill on Jinx, and they can come in as well as their Realm Warp. But I don't think that's the best play, but we'll see. See how it goes. Starting up. Skins are good. I really like the Astronaut Nautilus. Very good one.
You like how it just floats around
Oh,
in
yeah.
space.
Yeah, it's just kind of cute too. I like the Freljord Silas as well.
It's the best one, I'm pretty sure. The I have the prestige version of the Silas skin.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not the best per se. I still like the Freljordian one a lot better, to be honest.
I think he's using the Freljordian one.
He is.
Yeah, it's
And
really good.
this is really awkward. What the hell is going on?
Oh, they just didn't go for it? Oh,
and
he missed the hook though. That's unfortunate.
That is honestly completely fine. I'm assuming Nautilus here is taking Hex Flash, which if he isn't, I feel like that's not
He did
great.
take Hex Flash.
So it's honestly not bad because Nautilus still quote-unquote has his Flash. Lysandra doesn't have her Flash, and it's going to be really easy for Viego to come mid. All you have to do as Rise is just flash EW and Viego to also follow up with a Flash, and that's instant first blood.
Well, they could always try and go somewhere else and get an earlier first blood, but again, we'll see.
Right. You can use the fact that Lysandra doesn't have Flash to make her scared of ever walking up past River, and then just run together down bot lane.
Well, absolutely. That's what I expected them to do. They have an advantage, so they're definitely going to try and do something with that, I think. Rather than just, let's just wait for it to cool, come back up, and not worry about it for the next 30 minutes. That would just be a waste of what you just did.
True.
They're going for a bush stack here, bot. Maybe try and go for an early kill. They
I
definitely
think
have the damage.
minions saw them, no?
I don't
They're
know.
pulling the wave. I see.
Okay.
So the reason they're pulling the wave is so the minions stack up and they all focus at one melee minion. And when that happens, the wave will shove to you, which is a good thing, especially when you're kill lane. The reason you want that as a kill lane, oh, that was a weird hook.
That is a bit odd.
The reason you want that as a kill lane is because the enemy's forced into a situation. Do I walk up and potentially dive to get minions, or do I just give up minions because I'm afraid of dying?
And that can be extremely difficult sometimes, especially if you want to. If you're a late game comp, you definitely want to get that CS. But you also, if you can just get that, you want to get that CS, but you also don't want to die, because if you die early game, that just make your early game that much worse. If you're a
Right.
late game ADC like Jinx, who's much more late game focused. Though she does have pretty good early and mid game. She's not like horrendous, but she's more late game hyper carry than anything.
True.
Which is the opposite of Draven, who's just early game powerhouse. Mid game, if you can get those early kills.
This lane is not looking good for the Silas. He's already half HP, but he hasn't chugged any pots yet. But he's in an awkward position of the lane state, and Kennen does have the range advantage. It will be hard for unless Silas just lands a huge Q that Kennen walked into.
He does have biscuits though, so he does have some for a little bit more sustain. So he should be fine for at least the first few minutes. If he gets ganked, he's probably just dead.
I would. It depends on how hard Trundle commits for it. But they see Trundle bot side. Viego should be here soon. They could look for a counter gank.
He's on blue right now. He'll be down here in just a second. It looks like he's not the Krug.
I hope ONU can test this crab, because I feel that this crab is very illegal.
How is it illegal?
Because Nahus Draven is a lot stronger of a bot lane than Jinx Seraphine. They're typically the one that wants to rotate. If Seraphine and Jinx want to rotate, they potentially risk dying. And what is this Kennen doing? He's just taking so much free poke.
I'm just not used to playing against a matchup. Silas is a bit of an odd champion to play against. I've played against Silas support, and it's really hard to play against because I never played against him. I got absolutely destroyed. So I can understand that one.
That was
There's
a
first blood, flash
Oh.
out, and he lives too. That was flash. Yeah, he did use flash.
Yeah. I just don't understand why Kennen took Airy of all things. That
Wait, what?
yeah. Can't even use half of the passive or the rune.
Well, I
And-
mean, I watched a streamer the other day. He was picking Airy on
And-
Gangplank, which is really odd.
That's a little different, I feel like. Gangplank has an on-hit Q damage, so that's a proc to the Airy.
And
But-
well, it's still a similar function though.
But
It's just
Seraphine
pure
may
damage.
die here. If Nahus Hook does land, no, it does not.
Ignite did go. Ignite was used. Any other summer spells? Flash was used on Seraphine, so that is fairly good.
I want Viego to stay here. I want him to stay and look for the dive here. This is very free,
Oh, no,
in my
he's not
opinion.
going for it.
But maybe they can go for the 2v2 dive, because if they just focus the Seraphine, she could just insta-pop with the Draven damage.
Oh, if she gets hooked, she's probably dead.
But it seems like Seraphine's healing a lot. She's already back to 75 HP, 75%
She picked
HP.
biscuits, that's why. So when she got so low, she just used biscuits and probably potted the rest of the way up.
Taking camps this early, wow. I would.
Really wants to push that advantage he got from that for early kill, I guess.
Also, I'm not a big fan of the Lucidity boots first. I feel like there's a lot better. Oh, he's going Q-Max Silas this game. That's why I went Fleet Footwork. So I was confused. Usually Silas, you take Conquer and you go W-Max, but in this case, he's going Q-Max and just heavily poking down the enemy Kennen. And he's just spamming it off a cooldown. And Kennen is just directly walking into the second charge and taking more damage than he's supposed to.
Yeah, considering Kennen has a range advantage, I think that's definitely the right play here. Oh, you won't have as much healing mid-game, though. Have the conk, which can be huge, but it's still pretty big heal. If
Fleet Footwork is pretty big healing in general. Like late game, it gets a lot better late game. You usually go Conquer for extra ability power, damage, and a little bit less healing than Fleet Footwork. Fleet Footworks go for like mobility and healing.
Well, yeah, just like, you max the W first, you get those really big early heals.
That's true.
It's more focused on the you sustain early game, trying to stay in lane, get those kills. They come back, you kill them again. Then you back, and then you just got 2 kills, a lot of gold.
Seems like Jinx is getting punished very hard in this bot lane.
Yeah, she's not doing too well, but like you said, Seraphine's just not a good support, and if you don't have a good support, that can just be the end of it.
And it's another solo kill by the Silas. It seems like he picked up the Kennen ult while Kennen didn't have level 6 himself, and he just ran. Yeah, you can pick up the ultimate before the enemy has the ultimate themselves.
That's cool.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense if it wasn't, right?
Yeah.
Because you kind of just be punished for.
Getting 6 early.
Yeah.
Than them. Well,
This
I mean,
is-
you could target someone nearby who also has 6, but if you're top lane, then yeah, you probably should have it right.
This is definitely a dive that's gonna work.
Oh, absolutely.
Seraphine should just die here.
Here's the
It
teleport
doesn't.
though. We're getting 2 teleports though, so Silas is coming down.
This
Seraphine's-
they can redive. They can honestly redive this. They need to protect the Draven though. It seems like Draven's
They're
gonna.
leaving Draven to die out though. He flashes out. Trundle's looking for him. Yeah, he's just gonna get destroyed here.
No, Draven
the
heals with the Triumph.
Yes, come on.
Wait, Viego's gonna kill the Lissandra.
Lissandra's dead in the back line. Trundle's
And then
dead too.
and he's
Oh,
gonna
man.
die as the Lissandra because he took the soul. That was unfortunate.
That's unfortunate. That's still a lot. For
That is still a 3-for-1, and Botlane loses this entire wave while Draven gets a couple of plays for himself. This is a huge play.
Yeah, this Draven's getting what he wants. That being kills and plates. A lot of gold, a lot of snowball.
Let's see what item Draven goes for. It seems like he's going for the shield bow, but maybe he go for something spicy like Eclipse or like some lethality item. You never know.
He's going shield though.
Unfortunate.
I mean, it's just a really good item.
That's true.
It's just really good.
Ooh, I don't like the fact that he queued that wave. I don't know, that's just me. He could have just kept the freeze.
Well,
Now Kennen doesn't have to like go somewhere else.
with him outpoking the cannon so hard, he might just want to just push it and try and get another kill. But then again, it'd be smart if he just kept the freeze then.
Yeah, it honestly depends on like what you want to do with the game. If you're trying to get if you're trying to get Herald as a team, then yeah, pushing it is completely fine.
Maybe he's just trying to help push forward so he can help with this Herald. That might be what he's doing. Probably just pre-communication.
Yeah, it seems like that's what they're doing. Draven's going ahead and taking Gromp on the bot lane. Jinx is looking poor as hell.
Yeah, that poor She's got 45 CS. It's better than me.
It looks pretty bad. It's already a 1k gold lead at 8 minutes. That's
against a Draven. That's pretty bad. Yeah.
And now they're gonna use this Herald to maybe crack it down bottom just to further. It's like twisting the knife in a wound.
Oh yeah.
This is not Unrise is looking to go down bottom as well. It's just not great for the Jinx right now.
Yeah.
She just needs to catch a break somewhere, but she really can't. If you keep on ONU is just pressing on the gas pedal, and Jinx is getting no opportunity to scale.
Yeah, which is I think is smart. Jinx is not the best early game. She's more late game champion. So if they pressure her early game when she's at her weakest.
I didn't like that trade from Silas. I feel like he queued and then he eat in instantly after his Q was on cooldown. If you're going Q, Silas, you want to Q and then land the stun as your Q is about to explode, so you can insta burst the enemy target.
Good to know if I ever play Silas. Looks like Cannon's gonna go in.
That was a really weird flash. You know Silas has dash, right?
Yes. Does he have ultimate?
It doesn't even matter. Silas is already pretty far away.
Oh yeah.
And I think Kennen may be dead. Oh, maybe Silas is dead.
He
no,
just
he
flashed out there. Wait.
and he stood in
He's-
the explosion again.
I think he may have been body blocked. by
Wait,
creep
Silas
set.
can win this.
Oh yeah,
Silas
he's
can.
still ult. If he can definitely win this. He's low on health too, so that's just another big heal.
Wait, I'm looking at Silas' skill order, and it seems like he's not maxing Q. He's just like.
He put a few points in it for that early damage, but then he's going for the W for the heal again. So he's trying to get the best of both worlds.
I feel that's a little weird in my opinion. I feel like the Q damage is already pretty good or enough, like level 1.
I think what he's doing is he's
This
like,
Jinx
okay,
is absolutely dead, by the way.
he wants to poke out this cannon, so he's gonna try and max the Q out. But once he starts winning against cannon consistently, then he's good to go for his W. He's playing to what he's going up against rather than just going full committal to one thing.
And it seems like Viego picked up the Jinx, but I don't really think you should do that. I think the Jinx is a little weaker than you.
that was honestly really funny. Just see him chuck a rocket at someone that does no damage.
Yeah,
That's
that was,
definitely a downgrade there.
I don't know, maybe he just wanted the range advantage. But yeah, Draven's already at a mythic at 10 minutes. They got a lot of gold off of that. They got 5 plates off bottom, first turret, which is another 400, and then they got the tier 2, which is 600 to like 4 people.
Oh.
Draven is absolutely fed out of his mind. He's a full item up.
Let's see.
That's
Yeah,
3,400
he's almost twice
gold.
as much gold as the Jinx.
He is
wow.
he is
Oh no,
two
he
times-
does have twice as much gold. My goodness.
2 times plus, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they're gonna get a dragon here too.
This
They
is
can't
not
fight
looking
this.
great. Depending on what soul they get, this game could be over relatively fast.
Well, no, it can't be Inferno or Mountain.
Right.
So it's not like one of the really good ones, but I still think either of them would be both really good.
It's Ocean or Cloud, right? But it's
Yeah.
not bad. It's just
It's-
like another thing that helps them win.
It
That's
just-
it. That's if the game lasts that long, honestly.
Yeah, it's just put more on the weight of the backs. That's all it's really doing. It's still something, even if it's not as big as something else that could have been.
They're gonna get the dragon, and then they're gonna also look for the mid plates. Lysandra's trying to go in to make a play. Nahus has hooked her, and Lysandra decided to ult herself in fear that she may just get absolutely one-shot by the Draven.
And she would be. She absolutely would be. So that was a smart
Depends. I feel like
if she played too far ahead, she would be one shot.
I feel like it depends, because if Draven crits, then yeah, you're absolutely dead. But if he doesn't crit, Lysandra still has a fighting chance.
You're Draven, you have to believe in your crits.
Yeah, but also when you press ultimate on Draven, he can't do DPS to you. So you still got a little bit of time for your team to follow up. Maybe land a Seraphine ultimate, charm him, CC lock him. I don't know what you're doing, Lysandra. You have no ultimate. Why are you standing in turret by yourself? That is utterly greedy. I don't.
Maybe a bit tilted here. They're 1 in 9. I think he might be a little bit mad. That could also.
I think this cannon is also dead, by the way.
Oh, absolutely. No, Viego always.
Viego just needs to go in by himself. He cannot let the Silas tank this. He has the ultimate to get out. They don't even need the minions.
If he keeps pushing out like this, no, he's just
He's dead.
help. Yeah,
yeah.
They don't even need much help there. Is this the patch
Seraphine.
with the execute on Draven's ultimate?
What?
Is this the patch with the execute on Draven's ultimate?
Yes. So depending on how many stacks he has,
so he could get the execute on ult. That'll also be really good.
it's only good if you have like hundreds of stacks, which this game you do not.
Oh no, like if you're a little here's the late game though, if you just farm for a bit, that poor Jinx who's gonna have no health.
Oh well,
you execute her with a quarter health or something.
You don't want to be farming as Draven, to be honest. You kind of want to get the game to end before like 20 minutes.
I just want to see an execute at like half health. That's all I want, really, is what I'm saying.
That could happen. Well, it depends on how slow the game goes, honestly.
Well, at this rate, it's going very fast for ONU, and probably very slow for Bethel, considering they are getting their faces smashed in.
Well, I don't think it's slow for them. I think it's just very frustrating for them because whatever play they go is just going to be negated by the fact that there's either it feels like there's a man advantage every single time they fight, right?
Yeah.
You need to bring more numbers, but you're always going to get punched when you bring more numbers.
Yeah.
Say if you bring Kennen for a 5v4, you don't even know if you're going to win the 5v4. First of all, second of all, Silas is going to get free farming, and it's gonna be like 50-50.
Yeah,
which feels awful.
Yeah, well the thing is they really need like these big team fight ults to combo.
Draven is not going to die here, honestly. The shield though has got him, and Trundle had enough. He's had enough. He flashed for the pillar, and he's about to get stunned.
Yep, he's just gonna heal back up, conk proc. And it's a free kill for Draven.
Oh, and Nautilus flashes over, hooks her, and then it's just very sad.
Yeah, poor Seraphine.
Honestly, it was a desperation play, and I wouldn't say it was a bad play. It's just the 200 fed right now.
Yeah, they're getting a bit.
Also, I don't respect the Merc treads from Trundle. Not gonna lie, I don't understand it.
He just really does not like this Nautilus, I guess.
I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest. You have a Draven that's hitting you really hard.
I guess he's more worried about the CC than the Draven.
I don't know about that one.
Well, he's also pretty much could be the right. They also have two magic dealing magic damage dealers with Silas and Rise. So that also could contribute to it.
But Silas isn't even in the remote location of the. I don't know. I just don't. I don't see the thought process behind the Merc treads.
Well, that's what I do. Is I just like, okay, who in their team is stomping? If they're stomping, pick whatever what counters them. Or if they have like 3 magic damage dealers, then you just go with Merc or AF or all AD pick plated.
Well, it just depends on who you're going up against, right? Yeah. So in this situation, Trundle's primarily going to be around his ADC, and his ADC is going to match the Draven. So ideally, you want Merc treads, and that's why you want Merc treads. That's why you don't want Merc treads.
Oh my goodness, they're just getting destroyed. That's a 3-shot there on the Seraphine.
Maybe Kyle can get an Essence Reaver and will completely one-shot them.
He's got. Oh, there's the teleport. Is he gonna go for it? Nope.
No, he will not.
Yeah, he shouldn't. If he does, he's nuts.
Rise is doing a decent bit of damage on Jinx.
No, yeah, she's dead. That's just you. Yeah. One right click's all it takes. 3-0. She just got her mythic. Seraphine doesn't even have anything yet. She only has.
Well, I feel bad for the Kennen. He doesn't have anything in general, and he's the one that's getting CS. Yeah. And the support item's cheaper.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's cheaper, and you do have the bonus gold from the item. Oh, it is up here now. I didn't notice either. So, hey, we got another turn.
Yep.
And
I think Silas may Silas may be dead here though.
No, he doesn't get the heal off.
He does pick up the rat. I don't know if you want the electric rat, to be honest, in this situation. Trundle is looking a little big here.
Yeah, he might be able to.
Ooh, maybe he's going to kill the Trundle with the Divine Thunder healing. He does pick up the Trundle, and he can kill the Seraphine.
Yeah, Oh, there's
Wait,
the ult.
why
Oh,
didn't you?
He stopped
Wait,
through it. Oh, big brain play. Double
What?
kill, easy plays there.
I don't know about the Seraphine holding the ultimate there. That was a little.
No, she needed to use it earlier when Trundle was still alive.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't up though. Well, I haven't seen Seraphine use ultimate though recently at all.
Yeah, she should be using that thing whenever she gets the opportunity. If they're this far behind, any kill's a kill. You got 3 major shutdowns that are a possibility, and that wasn't one of them. That's still something.
That's true.
Like I said, you're this far behind. You need something to get at least started.
Yeah, you just need to make some random ass. Oh, whoops, sorry. You just need to make some random desperation play at this point. You just need to do something extremely weird, like camp in like the top tri-bush.
Yeah.
Just to like, you cannot play normally when you're this far behind.
Oh no, what they need to do is just like a 5 stack into some random bush by dragging out. I think if you go by the bot lane bush,
And
5
I
stack
think
in there, they
Nautilus
might be
and
able to pull it
Viego
off.
is about to. Oh, it was Rise that killed the Lissandra.
No,
I think they just had enough of the Lissandra farming.
I mean.
I think the client is just bugging out for some reason. Oh boy, this is looking fun.
Spaghetti code.
Seraphine,
code.
there's. Is this right? 38 kills, or I don't think that.
No, 4 and 40. Nice.
Yeah, I think the kills got doubled.
Yeah, I look at the gold too. I don't think they have 78,000 gold.
Yeah, I think the client's having a little bit of an issue in this situation. Yeah, Trundle and
I think
Seraphine are walking around with 0 HP. We have 40 kills, even though the math doesn't add up.
Welcome everybody to what appears to be an ARAM game.
Yeah,
Somehow.
and minions are just alive, even though they're dead at 0 HP. It seems like
We might have to be back here in a bit for technical difficulties, because no, we're going for it. We're going for it. Heck yeah. I'm proud of
Okay,
you.
I wonder if we can even tell what's going on with all the dead minions or like whatever is going on.
Oh no, they're just chilling. They're just chilling.
I don't know if you want to go in on that one, Silas. Even if you are fed, I don't think you can survive long enough without the Zanyas.
I see Lissandra's still at 0 in the respawn timer.
Yeah, I don't even know where she is.
Is she still alive? Yeah, she's just not here. Oh, she's straight up not here. Okay.
Oh, okay, that's great. I
We're
guess
being DDoS. That's what they're doing. They're
I guess-
hiding Lissandra from us.
I guess it's a 4v5 the entire game. I don't know.
Is that what happened? One of them quit, and then they just broke everything.
No, I don't think that's what happened. But it seems like the client wants to give a 4v5. To be honest,
Oh yeah. Look at their gold increasing. My goodness, they're getting like 100 gold every 3
I
seconds.
think what's happening is every number is just getting doubled.
But look at the kills. The kills are the same.
No, the kills are getting.
No, the bottom. Look at the bottom. It's the scoreboard kills. Look at the bottom.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like Draven's kills are still 6. Viego's are still 7. It's just like the in-game stuff is all bugged out.
There's a Lissandra somewhere.
Somewhere, hopefully.
I can't seem to find her, and I don't know.
All right, can we search for Lissandra? Just slowly sweep your way across. That'd be
I think
great.
her body is on the bottom lane.
I think I saw like the tomb in the base. Is it still there?
Oh,
Yeah,
there
sort
it
of.
is. Interesting.
So that's where she should be, I think.
Well, whoa, that was a weird looking hook, but Seraphine's instantly dead, and her character
Oh, no,
is
she's
still
alive.
standing
she's
there.
Fine. She's fine. She's
Oh, yeah.
taking a nap.
Yeah, Trundle's still alive as well.
Oh, he's getting bigger too.
And
Okay.
he's healing, even though he's dead.
So now they're gonna get Baron. Let's see if anything interesting happens here.
Does the Baron even spawn? Let's see.
Oh, it does. Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. Come on.
Let's see if the Baron remains after it dies.
If it does, that'd be great. Please.
Silas just randomly TP down bot lane.
Look at that damage. That poor Baron.
Has Driven backed in a while? I think he has like 4k gold.
Baron, the only thing capable of dying. That's kind of funny. Let's see. Dragon is too far away.
Yeah, it's just very weird looking at the minions that are just like there.
Yeah.
But like they're also not there at the same. Like, look,
It's just gonna build up until like the client crashes.
I don't think so.
The wards are still there too.
I
Wards are
think
still alive.
like yeah. See, every single time a kill goes through, it doubles on the scoreboard. That's weird.
So it's counting. Is it like there's 2 instances of the spectatorship going on?
I guess so.
Because every time we see 1, there's 2. So that
There
means
aren't.
they could
They're just gonna
somehow-
end the game here. I'm pretty sure they're just gonna end the game.
Oh yeah, no, they absolutely end the game. They're still, according to the scoreboard right
Oh,
now.
that was weird.
They're
As
like 40k gold ahead, which is quite
20.
the big advantage. Oh.
yeah. Oh, there's Lissandra. We didn't see her, but there's her body, and Viego did kill her.
Oh wow.
So we didn't see her. We didn't see her in the base, but she was there in the base.
Okay. She's somewhere. She's somewhere.
And her death timer has not reset at all.
Nope. Neither is there ultimate going though? I can't tell.
Oh, I can't even tell as well. Oh, Vio did die from the Jinx.
Jinx
This,
got a
wait,
kill?
that was a
What?
pretty big shutdown, but I don't think it's enough to get out of this one.
Heck
If
no.
if Jinx gets this shutdown though, that's really big.
Okay, that's
Oh, that's really big.
that is. I think that is
Oh, she
triple
just
kill.
got 3 shutdowns. She must have like 3,000 gold in her pocket.
Okay, I was gonna say.
She's rolling to the bank
Is
right
everyone-
now.
Is everyone gonna be bugged out right now?
I think so.
Are we just? Are we not gonna be able to see anyone?
I think I don't know. Maybe
Spectate him anymore, so.
Oh, okay. So not still alive. So
he's running down happily. Are the items even updating? It doesn't seem like it.
Oh,
Does not
I swear I just saw something move. I don't know what though. No, it's trinkets. Okay, never mind.
Trinkets are the only thing that's moving. Items don't seem like they're moving at all.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So I just saw someone placed a ward. Seraphine placed a ward. So that's moving.
So I think wards are the only thing that.
No, wait,
move.
but the number's not going down. It's just showing the cooldown. So no, it is somewhat moving, but not completely.
Interesting. And Dragon's just
Yeah.
floating over there.
Yeah, Dragon's chilling.
And Kennan's probably just dead out of his. Yeah, he's just very dead. He's kind of tanky for how much damage Styles has.
And there's just strike a pose.
Yeah, now Viego looks like he's supposed to be auto-attacking, but he's just standing behind the dragon as he's like posing for it or something.
Oh, it's not up just yet. I don't think. 10 seconds.
Oh, it's so weird. I thought it was
It's
up.
burning too. Oh, we got 2 dragons. Here we go.
Oh, this is great.
I want to see. I wish we got to see Elder Dragon. It's not gonna last that long though.
Oh, there's just 2
two
dragons
dragons?
floating in the air.
Are we getting permanently 2 dragons?
I don't think so. Oh, we already have the soul
it did
though.
die. That's unfortunate.
This is a very weird situation. Now the minions it seem like they're hitting each other. The red minions are hitting each other.
They're sick and tired of this. They're trying to escape the Matrix, but unfortunately, it's just too
And the
strong.
minions are colliding against the supposedly non-existent minions. That's also really weird.
Yeah, this has got to. Let's hope this is only on our side. If it's in game, this is a problem.
I think what happened is I swear to God, these hooks are looking so weird.
Oh my.
Where's
goodness.
Lysandra? Oh, there's Lysandra.
I can't tell who's dying because nothing on the side's moving. Who's
Well,
winning?
that was a very interesting play.
You're throwing, guys. Come on. There's the realm warp. I'm just gonna realm warp.
Well,
realm
if the
warp.
game does go to late game, you do have Rise insurance.
Late game. They have 105,000.
Yeah, 105,000. Yeah, it's. I
Yeah.
mean, I think this is the late game if they have that much gold.
Yeah.
Oh, they did get Cloud, so that is pretty decent.
Well, the minions are going away now.
Wait, they're going? Is it like overflowing with minions?
I can't tell. Seems like they're still there. Sounds like more are coming alive.
Huh.
The wards. Wait, the
So
wards
Dragon-
are staying alive as well. Look,
Yeah, the wards are still there. I pointed out earlier.
this is quite the weird game. Oh,
Oh,
my.
did it fix itself?
No.
No? Okay.
Maybe going forward 15 seconds will fix it somehow. I don't know.
Unlikely.
Nope. All right.
Alright, so we're gonna watch Jinx farm here for a second, I guess.
It seems like she has rune-ons, but we can't see the items, and the bolts aren't showing as well. But it seems like there's a remnant of rune-ons Hurricane over there.
Yeah, so as of right now, apparently she's still very far behind, while ONU is still very far ahead.
I can't even tell at this point. Maybe Jinx is super far ahead. Who knows? Because she did get 3 shutdowns.
Yeah, she got 800 gold shutdowns.
2 of them were 1K, I'm pretty sure, with the Viego and the Draven.
Yeah.
And then one of them was like a 800 gold shutdown with the Rise. So that's about like an influx of 3,000 gold.
The thing is, if they just target her, then they have no gold. That shutdown gold just goes away pretty much for however long she's dead for.
That's
So
true.
if they can just kill her, I think they're just gonna win. If they're continuing to push out these lanes, so all they have to do is kill her. It doesn't really matter where.
This is looking even worse and more trippy as like I'm looking at this, honestly.
I'm like losing frame rate.
You're losing frame rate. Well, yeah, because like I said, the minions are gonna build up, and eventually the game is probably gonna crash
We'll see how long that takes.
if it happens.
Maybe ONU can end the game fast enough. And it
Oh.
seems like Kyle's about to get one shot here about
What
the
are you
Jinx.
doing,
Or
buddy? Oh, he's gonna destroy the Seraphine.
that's another
Rock hard
shutdown
himself.
to the Jinx, maybe. But I think the Jinx is
If they can
absolutely
just kill-
dead.
Yeah, if they can kill the Jinx, like I said, they're just gonna win because. They
Ooh,
still
but
have
maybe
two
they actually
carries.
ONU loses this fight unless Rise just pops off here.
Rise is gonna pop off. They're ignoring him right now.
And it seems like this game is over. There are
Thankfully.
minions in the inhibitor spawn. That's just great.
Inhibitor. That's more gold. What do you mean that's great? Actually, that is literally. We
Yeah, I
don't
think
know.
she I can't even tell at this point. She's still in the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
Oh, she's there.
Oh no, she's
The
alive.
Silas, you hit her. That was really weird, and her claw came out. Please just end the
Oh, Here
game.
comes the Seraphine flash.
Please just.
ult.
I don't want to look at this
Completely
anymore.
whiffs.
It's very distracting.
I'm getting a headache, honestly. It's so
Same.
weird.
It's very weird. It's very trippy, and that is game for ONU with 6 kills apparently, even though the math doesn't add up.
Yeah, and 119,000 gold total for ONU.
Yeah, and then maybe now we can see the actual scoreboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
That
it
was-
actually show that in the scoreboard too?
No. It's
Okay, thank goodness.
hold on,
Something.
sir, let me. We're probably gonna see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there is
okay.
the actual scoreboard, and we now see the correct items.
She did get Lord Dominic's, so she did. That's probably why
I
she
do not.
changed.
I do not like the Lord Dominic's here at
That
all.
early, no. Actually, it wasn't really early.
No, it's not even that. It's just look at the champions. Well, that is it. Bethel versus ONU. We won 2 versus 1. Thanks for watching, guys, and hope to see you later.
All right. See you. Have a good one.